Yes, the peeps. It's the Mad Messi Mondays. Oosh, oosh. Hope you're good. Your friends, your family. Well, most importantly, your family. Your partner, your kids, the dogs, always, even the cats, maybe. Or you're like possessed. What's happening, people? That was eventful before, wasn't it? Yes, the fave. Catman, yes, brother. John Smith, CEO. Tyson Fury, yes, brother. Graham Simpson, yes. Fucking hell, YouTube. 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 Fucking full of just drama, isn't it? Drama, drama, drama. This is, this is, get a grip, people. It's shitty YouTube. You put your device down, you put your laptop down, you put your 64, if you're at all, put your other 59,000 laptops away. Tell all the street to just like literally just save the money on the lecky and gas. Yes, Adam. Cheeky monkey. Yes, Leslie. What's happening, people? Another day, another life. Or is this YouTube meant to be normal life? Is it? And people actually genuinely think this is Richie normal world. So what do people want us to do? Just bring our kids in and show you the pet hamster, and should we show you the hamster running all around the ball? I've just got a new ball. Should we show it? Do you want to see it all? Yeah, and then people just go, why aren't you feeding your hamster? Get a grip, people. Not on my watch. You absolute muppets. You try and put me down, mate. You're messing with the wrong kid. Simples. Scottish stoner. Hope you're absolutely stoned out your head, kidder. Nice to have on board. YouTube. Fuck it hell, mate. YouTube. Another day, another dollar. Fuck it hell, mate. And you know what? You know me, people. I'm not usually, you know me, I'm not soft as well neither, mate. I'd said people, right, give it a hug. If I don't, there's a problem. And that's just me being honest. And I work hard. And I'm fucking not a daft twat neither. Trust me on that one. Yeah, just I never really speak about fucking YouTube and whatever else, but me a video by me, you know. A video by me, kiddo. Okay, you know when you made YouTube, right, when you got a video by you, they got up the video. So I need to not speak about it when anyone comes on my panel now. She probably let me a bit of advice there, nice one for that. You're lucky. You're lucky, yeah. Yeah, look after your mum. I've got none. Don't start with me, little muppet. Touch me. So yeah, YouTube see. But fuck all that. I want to know every single one of you. If you've had a good day, had a good weekend, your family good, or put ones if your family are really, really good at the moment. Put loads of ones for, you know what, I'm actually doing all right. I'm the missus and kids or partner, whatever else, is all good. No, I know, John. Fucking hell, mate. Nice one off, John. Nice to hear, John. John Smith's family's all good. Flying me to the moons, being out in Flamingo Land, being kissed by a few seals today. Leslie's family's good. Boosh, oosh. Like to hear. Adam Scott, the boy, his family's good. And if you put two, don't worry about it. That just means obviously you might have a bad day and things are not going your way today. Do not worry if you put two. Do not worry at all. We'll be here for you. Do not worry about that. It's what we do on Mad Messi, on the Messi fame. We literally speak. Martha, all loads of ones is right. Nice to hear. Big love to you and your family. Raver 2. Okay, Raver, do not worry. There's a 2. Well done for being honest there, kidder. You can jump on the panel. We'll cheer you up. Don't worry. This is a channel where we have love and banter and have a laugh. We're not here to get dragged into all the fucking shenanigans. Fucking hell, mate. Total different, this channel, people. You know that. So well done for being honest, though, Linz. Nice 2 there. Look at that. Anyone that's put a 2 there, that's brilliant. That. Gotta give anyone that puts a 2 there 100% respect. So if you're just popping on, people, put 1 if you're having a nice day and you had a nice weekend and your family are good. Put 2 if you're not at the best of times, but you're still happy and you're willing to chat. Put 2 for that. So 1 if everything's good. Big respect, Mark. Big respect, my mate. Yeah. So put 1s, people. If everything's good and your family, your partner, your kids, Mark, well done, my mate. So that's good. Nice to know that your family is decent, which is good news. Well done for doing that too, Dolins. That was brilliant. That. So you can jump on the panel. Big up, LD. How was you and your family, bro? Put a 1 if that's out. If you're good, mate. Let's have a nice first 10 minutes of finding out if all these lovely people on YouTube who come on YouTube to have a laugh. Amanda, yes, LD. Nice to be you, brother. Is right, Amanda. That's brilliant. A nice one. Is right. Big love to you and your family. Is right, people. If you, the ones who don't want to put 1 or whatever else who are unsure, no problem at all. We'll be here to cheer you up. Was it the Mad Messi Monday? Thank you, Amanda. All good, my ways, yeah? All good. All good, people. We need to spread the love, innit? All that bullshit that we hear. Don't get me wrong. All these channels that we go on them because we love them. Because we like having a laugh and whatever else. But when it goes to a stage where it's like, come on, people, you're just doing it for fucking get a grip. I could cause drama and just have fucking. I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do, people? I'm gonna try out this week. I'm gonna go 6 till 8 each day. I'm literally gonna be 6 till 8 every day and try that out. And as I said, we've got all our channels in the day if people want to watch them in the day, and people that want to watch the ones I'll still be watching Expos, and then after that and Cesspit, Defo. After that. So yeah, I'll definitely jump on them. But for now, I'm gonna try 6 till 8. Just give it a little go, because I've hardly done any lives. People have fucking let me fan down, haven't I, people? Fucking my bad. But yeah, so I need to fucking right. Let me get the link out as well. No asking about people. Nice to know that all the chat are fucking loads of 1s there, which is good news. Because don't forget, people, we're on YouTube for what? What are we on YouTube for? Really? Are we on here just as like, oh, she said this? Nah. I thought YouTube. There's 2 sides of YouTube. There's one side of YouTube where you go on YouTube, funny clips, like boxing highlights, MMA, football highlights, this, that, and then this side of YouTube, which literally, yes, big love to, let's see that. This one is from Marcy. 72 is fucking right. The owner, so Mark owns Belfast, well, / his mum actually owns the old island. That's good. Is it a birthday, lad, or is she just 72 cracking on like a legend? So yeah, this is about having a nice little fucking, you know what, 2 hours we're going to do each day, eh, people? Reckon? What do you reckon? People just have a little slot, 6 till 8. Work hard in the day, and then just obviously just do the 6. You can, after work, and then just log on to me, 6 till 8. And then obviously then all madness or whatever else after that. Sweet then. So yeah, I'll go with that then, people. I'll give it a try anyway, but I say this and then I don't fucking do the lives, do I? So, well, I haven't said that I'm going to do one fucking every day, but I mean, you know what? I'm going to do one every day. 6 till 8 this week, people. Most Georgia, what's that then? How are you? How's your mum? How are you feeling? Press 1 if everything's okay. Press 2 if not so okay, but we'll get there. Big respect. Anyone be's honest, just be honest. Having a bad day, listen. We'll cheer you up. The whole point of YouTube is having a laugh. The whole point of certain channels, big respect, and 1.5 mouse, well said. Okay, that's fair enough, that. Okay. When you jump on mouse charger. Gary, what's happening, my mate? 1.5? Okay, fella. Well, I'll be here for 2 hours, mate, so let's just fucking cheer you up. Smooth 6 till 8, happy days. Well said, Richard, mate. 1.5. Big respect to the one that's put 2 or 1.5. Well done, my people. So yeah, anyone want to put the link out? Anyone want to jump on? Get it popping? 2 bongs from 2. I'll get there. 2 bongs from a 2. Okay, mate. Fucking hell, Gary, mate. 2 bongs from a 2. You'll get there then. Having your team house. What are you having for your team house? Explain. What's everyone had for the tea today, actually? What's everyone had for the tea? Explain, people. What have you had for your tea? Fly me to the moon. Hello, Fly.
All right, lad.
Hello, lad. Hello, mate. You okay, yeah?
Sweet as, mate. Just got in from a day at Flamingo Land, as you know. Dropped a few little videos there, courtesy of Oldie.
Oh, yeah. See you kissing the seal, mate.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah, I put your link up, didn't I? I put the thing up.
Yeah, cheers for that, bro. Cheers for that, mate.
Oh, don't fucking hell, don't be silly. Stew and dumplings, hot dogs. Oh, nice.
Hot dogs and all that for me as well today. Burgers and all that.
That's what I mean, lad. But I want to jump on. Now, what you do to that one? What you actually do to that one? I'll ask John Smith, actually. John Smith, what you do to that one, mate? John Smith, what you think to that one? He's just done a video about me.
Oh, mate. I'm in despair over all this, you know. I mean, they had that great live yesterday, and I was happy the way it went, you know. And I thought, live followers
I'm asking
come out.
people in the chat. What do you think?
She come away from that in quite a good light, I think.
Terrible.
But then since then, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. So I don't know what she meant to me to do. I only went on ministries, yeah. You know, because he put the link out a few times, lad. And as you do, mate, yeah. So you know what? He's always on mine, lad. And you know what? You give respect out, don't you? Don't you pop on? And I only went to go on to say, ministry, you're doing sound. She popped on. I said, went to say something. And she said, I said, oh, can I just speak a sec, ministry? She went, no, you've got to ask. Come on. And she thinks she's the most etiquette. Hang on. Can't be most etiquette. I work for a legal team and I speak normal. Do you know, in regards to just because I speak like this and the way I do, doesn't mean that I don't have me manner. Like, good morning, sir. How are you doing yourself? I do have me normal spiel. But I've been in the industry for fucking years. So I don't get it. She just might want me to get into that lane about all that shit. I'm not into all that crap. She's pissed off because I said we're here to have a laugh and banter.
Mate, you know what it is? I mean, everyone could probably realise what's happening here. Like, it looks like I'm sticking up for her, right? And I've got a lot of friends on here who don't have the same opinion of her that I do. And I don't know whether they're all just not saying anything out of respect for me, which is not on really. You know what I mean? Is that what you see, mate? You understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, literally. Basically, my fucking thing is about it is I couldn't give 2 fucks about all that shite. On YouTube, there's other channels and platforms to chat all that bullshit. Oh, she's going at me, she's going at me. Who's asked? I'm not asked. I'm done a channel for. I'm not bothered. Never spoke about anything about that shite. Ever. It's not me thing.
Yeah. You know what I'm the same. I'm the same. And the reason I got her on yesterday wasn't about all of that. It was like to let her, because all she's ever been is words in a chat. No one's ever heard her really talking. And that's what I tried to get out of her. And then she come across quite well, I thought.
Yes,
and I thought, right, job done type of thing, you know what I mean? I just wanted her to have a little voice.
No, that sounds.
It wasn't about the beef, you know.
I know,
Like,
yeah. Well, I jumped off the panel yesterday. Remember, I was even on the panel with you, and
Yeah.
next minute,
yeah,
she popped on, and like I just said, and I thought, I'm not here for all that shite. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here about talking about how this and that and about how such and such from Facebook. Fuck off. Doesn't bother me. I'm here for YouTube to basically have a laugh. The whole point of me having a fucking channel is because people were saying to me for months to do one where you change the narrative about all that bullshit. There's enough fucking worries in the world to worry about what fucking's going on YouTube. It's shitty YouTube. I've got my own fucking family, my own life, which is sound as fuck. I don't want to be coming on YouTube today, but the same old over and over. And then when you mention something like that to someone like that, oh, it's not just about banter. Well, if it's not, fuck off YouTube. Simple.
Yeah. Well, it is, Daryl. Everyone's got an opinion, yeah? We all got opinions, but sometimes, even your opinion, you don't have to go on the chat in front of hundreds of people and say it. There's time when you just keep it to yourself. You know what I mean?
No, but doing a video by me, I went up going ministries. What's happening? All you need to see, mate. Get on all you need to see. Putting it in. He had his podcast as well, this fella. Big up to you, lad. So literally went on ministries, lad. Just literally just 45 minutes ago, just to say, because he put the link out a few times. You know, when someone puts a link out a few times, you think, you know what? I thought, you know what? I'll jump on, mate, if you want to. He went, yeah, no problem. As soon as I jumped on, that live father jumped on. So I was speaking to ministry. He said, what's happening, bro? I said, oh, good, mate. About to speak about how's his day been and all that. And then she jumps on and go, oh, I've just been turned out by someone. And then he was like, oh, sorry about that. I said, well, I just need to speak. And she said, oh, no, you need to ask to speak.
Yeah.
I wasn't even speaking to her.
I've seen it all, mate. I've seen it all.
Well, she's trying to get me in that. Fuck off. You mess with the fucking stupid bastard. And then trying to get in the backstage then. What do you think I'm like fucking mad or something? Born yesterday? Come on. Fucking hell, mate. Well, if he wants to go down that route and cause all murder and all that, fucking hell. Easy. Not a problem. But, like, I'll do that in my normal life. I don't want to do it on... I'll do it, like, just to get more thingies on here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, some of the wrong fucking... Honestly. But anyway, yeah. So I try and then come on me... Might do a video by me before. And then want to come on me backstage then.
What you trying to get on the panel now?
She was before, yeah. Before, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen the video. Like, have you? What's the video say? Like,
what's the video? I was in ministry saying, lad, I had to jump off. Big respect to you, lad. You fucking class. And she put out, and then comment after it. I've just done a video by you. I put out, really, yeah. I said, wow, okay. Each to their own, eh? It's still like, wow. I'm going to be like, oh, she must have thought I was just going to fire back with all shite straight away. I went, oh, you done a video by me. Nice one.
Yeah.
What does she wants a reaction or something? You're barking down the wrong street, kid. I live in Liverpool, mate. I know you hate, she's from Liverpool, but she hates Scousers. Going on about her mum, whatever else. Oh, we look after my mum. I've got no mum. Don't go down them roads with me, does me. And listen, madness. Why imagine that though, flying an over world, sorry. Yeah. Imagine like just half an hour ago, just like saying, I've done a video about you, go and watch it. And then 20 minutes, well, half an hour later, then go and then jump on the panel in the backstage. What's that all about? What this YouTube's fucked up. Oh,
I dread to think what she would say if she jumped on this panel now. I mean, you just don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do next. You know. Anyway,
oh, it's fucking funny, isn't it? I'll tell you what. How's your day been, lad? In Flamenco,
mate. You know what, mate? I needed a good day today, right? Because in a funny way, I did that live yesterday, didn't I? It was 5.5 hours, and you were part of it. You seen the guests we had on. And I provided a lot of the entertainment for last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did,
Sean Wayne saying that wasn't him, by the way. Whether it was or not, it carried on through the night, didn't it? And it entertained everyone with that little snippet of whoever it was. And respect to everyone, because you know what? All I was waiting for last night, Darryl, was the Moons to get mentioned in any of them chats in a bad light. And I sort of expected it, you know, but I didn't. So
no, you're realistic,
and like,
mate.
I didn't do any of that to piss anyone off. You know me, you know what we're like.
Yeah, we're here to have a fucking laugh, aren't we, in that, mate?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So people are putting lead aid on. So if you want to jump on and then explain yourself, that would be fun, innit? So if you want to jump on then, let's see what you've got to say, because that is weird, isn't it? Imagine that though, lads, you know, in the real world. Imagine literally, what, so 45 minutes ago. So I jumped on anyone that doesn't know, that just jumped on. I went on Ministries. Ministry put the link out a few times, and I said, and then I put up, you know what? I put in the chat, do you want me to jump on, mate, you class? He put, yeah, no problem. When I jumped on, what's happening, Ministry, bro? It's like, what's happening, mate? Next minute, like, live follower jumps on and goes, I've just been timed out by someone. And then she was speaking, and I said, oh, no, but we're here to have a fucking laugh and banter. I need to speak a sec. She went, no, you need to ask. I went, what do you mean I need to ask? What's your game? What are you on YouTube for? And she's like, what do you mean? I went, what are you on YouTube for? What? And she must have took it all like bad. What are you on YouTube for? I said to you, it's the same old shite that you're chatting. Oh, from Facebook. But no, I asked about Facebook, this YouTube. So that's all I said. And then there's a video by me. You funny as fuck, that, you know. Sorry. So I'll do Lady Flat Cap, what's happening, Fat, bro?
I tell you what, people, what a guy old D is, mate. I had the pleasure of meeting him today, right? What a geezer.
Oh, did you? Yeah. It's like, what's he like, man? Is he sound, lad?
He's a geezer. You know what? He's good. You know, we were saying, how do you get into that job? He's been doing that. He has been part of that scene since he was 12.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So he's got sea lions in his blood, mate. What a geezer, though.
Did you ask him one day would he jump on a panel, though? Because that would be sick, wouldn't it?
You know what? I think he might do, because he's not shy. He does them shows in front of 200 people.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's a funny bloke, you know what I mean? Well, let me put my camera on and off, mate, because I think I've got a white circle. I'm a headlamp.
You haven't? I can see.
I have on my TV. I have on my TV. I haven't on my phone. Because someone was just said in the chat, is that fly me to the moon? So obviously my moon's not there.
All right, I'll go back out then.
I'll see if it is now, mate. Can anyone see my avatar, or is it a headlamp? I hate headlamps. Hate them. Nothing worse. Oh, look at that. Horrible. Headlight. You've got to tell us, man. I'm still a headlight on the telly. On my phone, I'm not. But I've got you on my... Oh, mate, why? Why is it?
It must be just on phones, then, do you think?
It's just because, right? I mean, people like all day saying I've got a serious issue. I have, right? Because someone has just come in your chat and said, is that who's on your chat? Who's on the thing? And you can't see, can you?
The chat as well. Big love to the chat. All yourselves, your family, friends, kids, pets, all good. So, yeah, I don't know why that does that.
No, I don't, mate. But if they can deal with it, like...
Yeah.
I'll try again. Usually, if I turn my cam on and off, it works.
Yeah, I know, but that is it me, though?
No.
The legend owns... Literally, that one owns Middlesbrough, basically. So your missus actually owns Middlesbrough.
Big up Lou's on there.
She's been doing maybe if it always do it like that, then.
Mate, I think it's still there, bro, but...
It's okay.
Never mind.
I'll just get more people on then should be better. Yeah, so how was your day, mate? What was the rides like and that, mate?
Well, you know what? Like, Nutter went there a few weeks ago, right, and said there was 90 people in the whole of the park, right, which is absolutely nothing. He said you could go on the rides and stay on them, you know, not even queue up. And if you wanted another go around, imagine that, you could just stay on. But
Wow,
today, we got there for about 10:30, and it was quiet, but by 12:30, it was a bit busier. We went on a few of the big rides. You had to queue up for like half an hour.
Did you, mate? Yeah.
But yeah, we had a look round the zoo, and we went to see all the sea lions and that. So yeah, man. I've been before, but it's one of the best parks because it's got a zoo as well. You know, it's got the big rides.
I don't know.
If you like that type of thing, like rides.
Oh, I love all that, mate. Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, it's mad because lad, you can't beat when you go to like going on rides and all that, and like you know the wildlife and that, mate. It's brilliant. Honestly, you can't beat anything like that.
Videos there. I'll put them on later of the lions and stuff. When you get right up close,
jump on, mate.
They're on the other side of a glass panel. You know, a lion right there.
Big up, pal ahead. Yeah, jump on, Aldi. That'd be nice to speak, wouldn't it? Don't be dingy on here, mate. We speak, man. Big up, Tim. Don't worry, mate. Seriously. Yeah, if anyone want to jump on. Aldi, what did you ask Aldi, like, to see if you wanted to pop on today?
I'll be honest, I didn't, but he did have good words to say about everyone in our community. He loves everyone. Phil Graham, yourself.
Yeah.
Loads of them.
Yeah, but fucking hell, lad, he's going to say that anyway, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you're still yeah. But you know, he's been around longer than us, you know, Darryl. He's been around. He was watching when Cody Lackey was doing them before the snake pit and everything.
Okay. Yes, don't ask me. Yeah, it's mad. So what do you think then about that fucking live follower fucking just like doing a video about us, lad? Just because I said about like YouTube's for fucking banter and having a laugh.
Like that's a bit far. So
jump on if you want to jump on and explain yourself. You can jump on. But in the backstage before, jump on and explain, because the whole point of having a channel and a platform and where you can jump on, dead easy. So we're still watching, obviously, because obviously you're not gonna. Why do that though, lad? Why literally just do a video about me, lad?
I mean, I haven't seen what it says, so I can't comment on that. But just I can imagine what it is saying though, and it's not on. You know what I mean? It's not on.
I didn't even watch it fully, actually, to be honest, because it's literally fucking one of them where you're like thinking, what? Going down them routes. But it is mad, isn't it? But yeah, anyone want to jump on? Yeah, they are, mate. There's the link there. Raven Masters.
Yeah, it's it. Big up Sean Wade in the chat there.
Yeah, big up Sean, lad. What's the difference? Tell people anyone doesn't have to get on with everyone on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Totally, I agree that.
Yeah. And it's one of them, innit? Just loads of people that are always going to be in the middle.
Be crazy to expect everyone to get on, but
yeah,
it's like when two people who don't get on come in your chat. You're just like, what can you do? You can't solve everything, can you?
Well, definitely not, because it's one of them where literally it's a case of I just put up fucking. Let's just see. Oh, there, hang on. There, hang on. Hello.
What's happening?
What's happening, lad?
Can you hear me, Darryl?
Yeah, man. You good?
How are you, man? I'm good, aye.
You're
How
looking
you
fresh
doing,
there,
kid?
bro.
What's that?
Yeah, man. You're looking fresh, kidder.
Yeah,
You're looking
staying
fresh
off the
there,
old
bro.
garage, man.
That's
Staying off the old
T1, bro.
garage.
You're looking fresh, kidder. Oh, no, there's thingy in the background. That's T1, bro. You're looking fresh, kidder. Oh, no, there's thingy in the background.
Echoing.
That's T1, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
mate.
got another
I've
device
got
on
another
there.
Another
Hang on.
device on. There's thingy in the background.
Right, yeah, hang on there, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Yeah,
He's
mate.
got another
I've
device
got
on there.
another device on. Yeah, just let him get that sorted. A second. Did look fresh, did he? Exactly what's happening. Like Sean Wayne and Emski, fucking hell. It's one of them and you're in the middle of them. Oh, they'll never get on, will they? In a million years. But you can't win every fucking thing, innit? Just remember, it's just YouTube.
Darren, let me go out, right? Bring me back in, mate. Just see if this white LED lamp will go, right?
Okay, mate. Can you hear me?
Aye, can you hear me?
Yes, that's the boy.
Better?
Yes, yeah.
Hey, well.
Yes, Dan. Yes, young boy, kidder. So we have the fucking fresh face. Oh, you're looking fresh and all that. You've
I've
changed your
just
tune on the old YouTube, mate. Well done, lad. You've used your head now, mate. Fuck all the drama shite, lad.
Aye, well, things are changing now, so there's only going to be good chat coming for this direction.
I tell you what, though, I've got to give, honestly, and this is just a thing, and don't forget, lad, it's all drama. Like, it filmed by yesterday, and you know, regards, you should be mates soon, don't worry. It's fucking just shitty YouTube. We're here to have a laugh. But the video we put up when I was watching yesterday, I was literally, you know what, I was laughing, but I mean, because you're my boy as well, I was thinking, I don't know how to reply to this, you know what I mean? It was brilliant what Phil Boy put up. I was in stitches.
If it was a certain person, the sun would be shining out their arse.
Lad, but you know what? Don't worry. You know, regards to YouTube, you'll always not get on with channels, and then you'll be back the week. It's YouTube. People need to realise we need to get YouTube back to fun and banter. Not about all this shite. What she said, no, he said about years ago. Fuck all that. We're here for a laugh. So what I'm gonna do 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock every night this week, and just do it where don't get me wrong, all the other channels are flying. They really are. I'm not even dissing them. They have their own different narrative, this, that. And the fun, I watch them.
See all my content, I've taken it all down private, deleted most of all the shite, all the crud, all the crap, all the bullshit.
Yeah, it's right, bro.
So you'll see
it's right. Look, he's just winding you up now. Look, it's all good, masters. You can be my bitch now. See what I mean? That's what it is. It's light-hearted stuff, mate. Phil Boy's perfect for all that, isn't he? Exactly. And you need to do one just a funny dance on about cesspit. Oh, brilliant.
I take it in an angle where you fuck. Phil Boy, I apologise. There you go, sir.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Can I just say to Chris as well, Chris, massive respect, mate, because no matter he's right in the middle of one of his sets, right? That have been brilliant. Yeah, he looks at the he looks at his chat, and he sees me in there, and he's always like, big respect to Mr. and Mrs. Moon, and we appreciate that, mate.
Obviously,
appreciate that, Chris.
Really, no, I mean, you just use, not I mean, it's cool.
Look, accepted. See what I mean? See how easy it is? We're all here to have a laugh, right? And banter. Don't get me wrong. It's always going to be someone's in the thing. That's normal. That's it. That's drama that we need to speak about. People just take it to another level. The whole point of YouTube is coming on.
The only reason why you see pair fucking people.
Why is Monk blocked from the chat? Monk's just messaged saying he's blocked in the chat. Why is he blocked?
That certain person's going to sort that out with that certain person. It's not to do with me now, so.
Yeah, it's the whole point is YouTube. It's, you know, little funny videos and that. It's fucking boss. And I tell you what, Phil Boys, he got me yesterday. which was really good. Just do one about him, lad, you know, messing around, but do a funny video, and he'd laugh his head off. It's fun. And you know what? It's mad because like certain channels now, there's certain ones that just about this, just the beefing, and people are coming on the panels, yeah, and we've heard it all before. Fuck off, stay in your own lane and go on other channel. You got your own channels to do all that. Don't be coming on. I'm not my platform, man. Shite.
If you noticed, if I come on your channel, I'll keep it clean. If I go on Mr.
Yes.
I'll keep it clean.
And I'll tell you what, mate, you're looking fucking sexy, by the way. What's going on there, the old shabby?
I've got a fucking
yes, right, boy.
No, bro.
You know the script.
Fuck's sake.
What's that, a BK? Innit? You know, the fucking all them dancing, mate. They've knocked a few pounds off you, mate. You be doing what's happening, Manx man, lad. You be doing press ups on your next lives, lads, going like that 50 press ups with fucking the songs in the back. How have you been, mate?
I was in the fucking jug during that pandemic. We weren't even getting out of the fucking gym, bro. Fuck's sake, that's in my fat bastard.
Lad, it's mad, isn't it? So you know what, mate? How have you been yourself over the weekend? Or what have you been doing? Had a little bevy, had a little spliff, or had nice meals?
No,
what have you been up to, kid?
Everything that's going on. Like, who's camping, who isn't in this camp, and this camp, and this camp. Because you know
yes, Coco.
I'm not sick of all to hear.
Yeah, I've used your head now, lad. Yeah.
It's going to have my comb over. See my comb over? It's going to have that.
Oh, I was just going to say, rocking the comb over there, Chris.
I got bench.
Fat bastard.
That's it, mate.
Fat bastard with a comb over, giving it every cunt stinking.
Yeah, and be the best fat bastard ever, lad, and own it, mate. You're looking suave, eh, lad? Look at him, lad. He's going to get pecs and all that. Imagine Masters doing a thingy fly in about a month's time. Doing his lives, mate, with like a six-pack. Did say, oh, yeah, you've bought that. Do you know what I mean, lad? Just get used to the YouTube comments. He's just a fucking boring twat.
Well, he could team up with Dave Smithers and do a fitness video with Dave Smithers, couldn't he? You know, like for Christmas.
Yeah. Fucking hell, yeah, get a fucking video out.
Yeah, I'd like to do that with Dave. Do you know, I've got total respect for Dave because he is a recovering addict like myself, and he has done so well, and I have so much respect for the man. It's untrue. Sorry. Pardon my words. It's untrue because he's got to share a job, he's got to share a life, he's flying, man. Dave Smithers, this one's yours, my boy, for the SYRUS. You've saved your rich even though I've still got orange fingers because I smoked that alum.
Look, and there's another one. Benji. Like this fella, I've got to put him up. Big up, Benji. With regards to Benji, right? So he's YouTube gold as well because he's there, right, to like just be serious, yeah, but just a few bad comments. But it's brilliant for chats. So if you bite to Benji, mate, but if you knew him, he's fucking got a lovely family and the kid, whatever else. He has though, and he's perfect, and that's what you learn. You learn off Benji as well, man. Big up Benji, by the way, even though you're a little beaut.
We might have done bad things in our lives, but who hasn't?
Yeah, man.
Positive vibes. What's happening? Yeah, jump on. All you need to see, jump on. All you need to see. This fella, big up Cogo. Benji is a bum. You get your back, T1. That's what I'm saying. It's brilliant. That's the whole point of having a laugh in the chat. Just don't rise to it. Jump on. Try to put the link out, shall I? Yeah, what I'm gonna do, people. Yeah, I'm gonna do 6 till 8 each night.
Right.
I'm just gonna do that each night this week. 6 till 8, mate. Because it's mad. Because sometimes when you're on like certain like channels, and like you do stay on them a lot and that, and it's like, and you think to yourself, fucking hell,
you get roped in.
So watch, I had to get rid of loads of so watch, mate. I had a little bad mod, which thought he trying out thingy me, but I was on it. Oh, lad, Chris, you know me, lad. I'm on it, mate, like a car bonnet, brother.
Oh, no, like a bonnet.
Behind the scenes, mate. I'm on it, mate. I'm not a bit daft, get there. Daniel Bruce, what's happening, kid? So what, you know the score, lad. Honestly, I had to get rid of loads. But yeah, the whole point to
big up Cognito. This one's yours, mate.
Yeah, Coggo's boss. But that's the whole point. So see what I'm saying now with regards to our masters, and look at the platform you've got now, and you know what, masters, you'll always get the negative shite, but that's in money out. You don't know with you, lad. You've got more love than hate now. Do you get me? You've fucking outwon everyone, brother. Big up to you, lad. Because you know, if someone puts a video by you, take it on the chin, man. It's brilliant. It's bringing your platform to another level, lad.
You need that chin to be able to give it out, mate.
Yeah. You know what was funny, Chris?
What's happening, what's happening, Tony?
The other night, Daryl, Chris done a good set the other night, right? And there was loads of people in his chat, but he must have pressed his chat onto slow mode, right? By accident.
Yeah.
And everyone in the chat was going, slow, you've got it on slow mode, but he thought we meant the music. And he was like, what, you want the music slow? Like, no, you've got it on, remember, Chris?
What's happening?
Did you think I was wanting to speed up the pitch?
Yeah.
Yes, Louis.
Yeah,
yes, all the real motherfuckers.
We got it in the end, though, Chris.
Here for a laugh, we are
people. What does that mean? What does that mean, slow mode? What do you mean?
I don't. It's when we could only comment. We could only make one comment every minute or 30 seconds. So that's why your chat was dead slow, because we weren't allowed to comment more than once a minute.
Right, big good night. I get you now, Mr. Man.
You just pressed the wrong button or something. I don't know. It must be. It's.
I don't know how that.
I don't even know how you do it, Chris. Tim Smith did it before when everyone thought they were blocked.
It's because I was using this platform. I was using this YouTube Live.
Oh, is that what it was, mate? The buttons must be different for the StreamYard, you know.
StreamYard's different. I'm not paying for fucking StreamYard. It's shite. It's the worst software I've ever used in my life.
You reckon?
Do you know that so?
I don't know. Like, I like it, mate.
Everyone's sponsored by them, mates. I can't rip them.
MD there about half a brain. Make a new app. Make yourself some money.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, it is mad. How do people do it as well? You know, in regards to when they have like just subscribers only. How do you do that type thing? You know, when I've seen loads of people that just do subscribers only.
You put it on private, is it not? Is there not a private way you can like only subscribers can tune in?
Yeah,
see what I mean? See what I'm saying? This how much fucking Masters is on the ball. I'm taking advice off Masters. I mean, to just put my head down the toilet now.
Danny does get a lot of hate. You know what I mean? I made a video because
big off the Isle of Mad.
In Scotland, we see it a different light. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, fucking hell, we know about that with Scotland, mate. Fucking hell, it's mental, isn't it? But you know what, mate? You come out to the side, mate, and fly.
Yeah.
No bullshit. No bullshit aside, mate. He looks fucking suave, doesn't he, lad?
Oh,
look at the smile on his face. He looks a new man, doesn't he, lad?
Good to see, man. Good to see.
Isn't it? Man. It's right, mate. So just take all like the comments and it's all banter and they rip you, mate, and did it, mate? It's laughing. Take that on the chin. Take that as a compliment that you're in someone's conversation, mate. Laughing.
You know what it is, though, Chris. Still have your mad side, though, Chris. Like your mad funny side. Don't be losing your humour. You know what I mean? Because you are funny.
What's that, the butch?
What you're all missing is, but something got
serious,
and I got serious. That's all it was.
Yeah, man. You keep doing them sets because you've seen the numbers when you do them sets, mate. Your numbers are flying.
All at the like button, people. Builds the algorithm, mate. That's how mad YouTube works, isn't it? Build it up, mate, because just going to do 2 hours alive each night. So just going to cram everything in 2 hours.
Here, get out to all the boot boys in Glasgow if you're listening. I made a set, a Gabba Angerfish Mega Mix.
Yes, Dave.
I tried to put it out. It's still uploading for the last fucking. I don't know why it's taking this so long. It's taking so long.
It's because you've been using your neighbour's Wi-Fi, lad. It takes that long, doesn't it? It's like Masters.
Niggas in the chat.
I tell you what, Fly, it's nice to see Chris. You know what? We've seen Chris a month ago, Fly. Have you seen, lad? I'm gobsmacked. I'm actually gobsmacked.
What a 3 weeks he's had in it. How many days is it, Chris? I bet you even know how many days it is. It's about 25 days.
Coming back.
DJ Cyrus, all get on him, people. He's got his channel, mate. All get on him. He's fucking flying.
Untouchable soul.
So what do you prefer, Chris? Is it Chris, DJ Cyrus, Masters, or what?
My real friends call me Chris.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll call you Chris.
Thank you, Mr. Moon. I respect that.
But I like Masters as well.
Yeah, well, do you know, as long as you don't call me wank prick, dick, wank prick, dick, one half of that, full bit, shit, but it's all right. Just call me Chris, Masters, Cyrus, you name it.
Big up Muggles, mate. I had a great day out, thanks. Muggles in the chat there.
DJ Golden Finger. Aye. You'd love my Golden Finger, wouldn't you? Oh, shit.
Do you know what? Regards to we'd into James Bond films then. You know, Golden Finger you just mentioned. Was you ever into Chris or Fly into James Bond?
Oh, was ever in him?
You know what, mate? I don't think I've ever sat down and watched a full James Bond film.
Really?
Yeah. From start to finish.
Look, he's even showing fucking where his ass.
I honestly don't but
there's only one fucking 007.
I know where his ass.
I think that Daniel Craig has been the best one to in regards to figures. You know what I mean? Like he's done the most, hasn't he? I think he's been James Bond for the longest. But
let's see.
God knows who'll be the next one.
Yeah, that's my backup. So if you want to fuck with me, man, you'll fuck with the Baldies.
I'll tell you what, though, Masters, you have got some posters around, lad. I'll give you that, mate.
Ah, fuck.
I had that Pulp Fiction one. It's a classic.
This is my guy, man. I do what I want in here, man. I can just fucking do dishes when I want.
Big up, Norris, mate.
Go up my bed.
Jump on, anyone that wants to jump on as well, people. I'll put the link back out.
Conflicts.
All good on this channel, people. We just need to have a laugh. All light entertainment, rip people, banter, laughs, not going fucking all out of the drama. It's fucking, it's on YouTube with all of the channels. Big up to the other channels that do all that. Just literally platform myself to just have a laugh, people. It's not hard, simple.
Look at that, Daryl there, Sean Wayne. Let's get Daryl to 1,000 subs, mate. Would you have thought that a few weeks ago?
Oh, is that are you 1,000?
No,
that's his next goal.
No, to even have fucking 200, mate. It's mad. I'm nearly on fucking. I'm on like fucking nearly 800. That's just crazy.
I'll get struck. I know that. Once I get to 1,000, I'll get struck.
And don't get me wrong, lads. I hardly do any fucking lives. Hardly any lives, mate. Imagine I really looked into it, mate.
See all my negative bullshit when I was fucking stoned and mad with it and fucking sitting back chatting shit. This is a sober Chris. So
yeah, I like to actually like watch lives and that, you know, be in the chat. And but I do love me lives, you know what? I really do. And I literally love being in chats on lives, and I should really do more lives if I'm honest. I'm my worst critic, me obviously. And you know what? I'm gonna do each day. So yeah, people. I'm gonna do every day this week, 6 till 8. 6 till 8.
Last time you said that, I only went missing for 9 days.
No, mate, I don't want. No, mate, I done literally one on the Tuesday, and then literally, long story short, I'll be honest. That thingy, it was I'll take it back when it's like my mum's birthday and that, and it was, and then I just literally take thingy out. So I've got nothing now in regards to birthdays or whatever coming up. So it's all good. So I'm gonna.
You know what,
big
mate?
up
It's all
Barty.
good, right? We were just worried about you. You know what I mean? That's all it was, bro. And like, I know you're a grown man, right? But I think if I'd have done the same, you'd have been the same with me, wouldn't you? If you hadn't
Yeah,
seen me
yeah,
for 9 days.
yeah. I
You
did
know what I'm saying,
well.
mate?
Yeah, got out of here, didn't I, and stuff. And
That's all it was. That's all it was. We were after a few days. We were just like started
oh,
asking
mate,
where
that's what I'm
we
saying. Never worry about me, lads. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking on it. Don't want to see
Yeah.
this way. Pull your pants up, but don't want to see no where he's at.
Back the way I've got mine back. See, in the end, you don't have anyone except yourself.
Muggles, that and kid.
Best party in
That's
there.
it. Pull your pants up. I know you've lost weight. Look, fucking look. He thinks he's a labourer now. The lot. He thinks he's like Tim Smith. He's got so many spanners. He's a joiner or something.
You want that pom bomb, Daryl? You want that?
Don't know with that ass. No thanks. So Chris, show me though. How come you've got so many like pictures and art? Because it's fascinating. That, to be honest, is they what you've or what you've collected over the years, or what?
Over the years, mate, I've kept them. It was through Peters, people getting me in jail. People I've left behind. Do you know what I mean? Things just things I've followed, mate. I've just always been I'm an artist, mate. I'm an artist.
So, Chris, tell us this: did you put all them up in one day, or did you just keep adding to them, or did you have them all there and put them all up?
No, they've followed me through all the moves for Glasgow to Ayrshire to Ayr.
Yeah.
I stayed in Ayr. See, when I first moved to Ayrshire, I moved to Ayr first, and then I moved to Troon. So I've just kept them over the years. I mean, that one over there, that's Pink Floyd. One's fallen off the wall because I've been renting a house with baseball.
I'm massive Pink Floyd fan. What's your best Pink Floyd album?
My best Pink Floyd album?
Yeah.
Would probably be, my best Pink Floyd album would probably be, let me think.
That you, Tim?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, mate.
My favourite song is Wish You Were Here, obviously.
Yeah, that's a brilliant one, isn't it? I'd say Dark Side of the Moon was my favourite. Dark Side of the Moon.
No, see, a lot of people will disagree with this, but Division Bell's my favourite album for David
Oh,
Gilmour.
Division Bell's brilliant. Oh, fucking, I won't disagree with that, mate.
Yeah, man.
Will not disagree with that at all.
Division
Bell,
yeah. David Gilmour with himself, but when you had with Roger Waters, when you had Radio Chaos, I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean. I grew up with all that because my mum's fella that literally was always on. So lucky enough at all the stuff that my mum liked that I've liked, to be honest. So yeah, Pink Floyd, yeah.
Me and my mum used to listen to Division Bell together, and
Division Bell's heavy.
So it came out when I was just growing up, and Pink Floyd had been away for years. So, but I always followed them. And I bought my mum Division Bell for their Christmas, and she never liked Pink Floyd because it was drugs.
Got all the albums.
But when I got my mum that, she listened to it, and she actually tuned into it, and she still has it to this day and still listens to it. And she doesn't like drugs or anything. Obviously, all Glasgow women doesn't like drugs.
It's mad, isn't it? Because, you know, with regards to like films and songs, they do generate in your brain, don't they, over the years? And you remember that song that got you through stuff, or it's mad, isn't it?
It's programming.
And it's so good. It's so good for your brain, listening to music.
That is, mate. But you know, there's a saying. I know this might sound like a wee bit conspiracy theorist, but do you know the music? It's good for the soul, right? But
yeah,
you know, a lot of the machines like the synths and all that were made by like Roland. You get your Roland, your. Do you know that, like, see the actual? How can I explain this? Listen, in a quick layman term. Do you know you have a chakra in your body? Does anyone know what I'm talking about in the chat?
Go crossy, bro. While you're thinking, then we'll just let on to Tim Smith. What's happening, Tim?
Carol, do us a favour, mate. Can you take me out and back in? Because somebody's just rang me and my sound's got off.
2 minutes. I'm going
What's
to
happening, Tim?
I'll be back in a wee second. Right? I'm just
You
going
alright, mate?
How did I go off camera on this? But
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Tim, mate. You're okay, fella? How are
Yeah.
you, my mate?
I'm going to jump off, but I'll jump back on my phone, right, bro?
Okay, my mate. Take care, mate.
Do I smell or something? Do I or what?
No, what's happening, Tim? Just me and you, brother. How have you been, mate?
Alright, not too bad, mate.
What have
Not
you
too
been up
bad
to
at
the
all.
weekend, mate?
Not a lot, mate. Same old shit, like. Trying to get
Any
my
nice
car.
meals?
No, pile of junk. Trying to get my car up and running again.
What's wrong with it?
Everything is rusting away. I got it in the garage, so I do a bit of rallying, look.
I know, you love the rallying, don't you, Tim? When was the last
Yeah,
time you had a lovely little rally, mate?
for about 2.5 years ago.
Is this
It's
something
just
that you
been-
want to go back into, or?
No, not really. I just do it for a bit of fun, like, you know. You got one coming up in the mountains up where I am from Wales, so I might go into that. Like,
So who would you say is your best racer of all time, then?
I mean, Formula One has got. I love Formula One as well.
Yeah, I love it myself,
Yeah,
mate.
definitely.
Yeah, but who's your favourite, then?
Yeah. What of all
Mine's
time,
Ayrton
or
Senna. Mine's Ayrton Senna.
what of all time, or just as
Yeah,
it is?
yeah.
No, Schumacher's got to be for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that, man. Michael, wow,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully everything's okay, mate. He's been fucking. Oh, you know what? I love all the racing and that. I just can't believe how much Hamilton and the fucking McLaren team have just fucking Mercedes team have just literally just fell down the waistline to Red Bull.
They have, haven't
Can't
they?
believe it. Bad though.
But I think that the Red Bull
God
team,
bless you. Joe.
the Red Bull team is looking good.
Big up, John.
Oh, remember when we had like Nigel Mansell and that? Oh, mate, it was amazing.
Mansell. Quality.
Oh, it was brilliant. Oh, he set the tone, I think. But obviously we had Jackie Stewart. Obviously, he set the tone for us.
One.
You know
Was
what I
it
mean?
Nigel Mansell's tyre that blew up when he was flying up the home straight that time? Was it his tyre that went? And it was like a classic moment in Formula One, wasn't it? And you had, what's his name, who used to do the comedy, went, Nigel Mansell, and his tyre just blew up.
Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'll be back.
Sure, he was going for the checkered flag and his tyre blew up. Sure it was. I mean, I like the Formula One, but I was never really big into it.
Oh, I love it, me lads. Yeah. I just can't believe the turnaround of Verstappen. I knew Verstappen was good. He's always one of them that goes in the inside. Me, you know what them daredevils. But I didn't know Red Bull was going to take.
They made it a lot safer, didn't they, Darryl? Made it a lot safer, didn't they, over the years, because there was too many crashes. So they're like, it got a lot like safer, didn't it?
Yeah, but the difference is though, Fly, which is really so fucking bizarre, though, mate. So you've got Hamilton winning everything, yeah, and you've got George Russell, who's the number 2, and McLaren Mercedes. He's ahead of him in the points, so he's actually going to come behind him. So not only you're the number 1 in the world, you're actually number 2 in the engine room, which is fucking mental.
You know what, Darryl, right? Can you answer me this, right? Over the years, you know the lap record.
Answer any sports question, mate. I know every sport. Go on.
Well, we're talking about lap records, right? So a lap record for, say, Silverstone, right, in the Formula One, does that get beat every year, or is there still a lap record from years ago that still stands?
It's obviously it's only getting beat the last fucking 10 years with regards to the engine changes.
Right,
and
so
obviously
they are going faster then, aren't they? So how can that be safer if they're going faster?
It's because the DRS, it's obviously you can open DRS if you're like just closer, and you can open them with 1 second behind them, and they're modifying the cars so it's safer, and they're modifying obviously if you do crash, obviously there's more landings, and it's a mad one. They're going faster than ever. There's just more things behind the scenes, which is the engines. And it's the tyres. Honestly, it's the strategy. There's a lot to take in, mate.
So here's another one, right? Athletics, right? Athletics, right? So it's obviously down to the individual, the fitness in an athlete, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's world records that have stood for years and years, isn't there? I'm sure one of them Seb Coe's, isn't it? For the 1500. Is that still standing from years ago?
No, all records have gone. All records have gone from.
What about the triple jump? What about triple jump?
I think Jonathan Edwards is still fucking up there, mate. He was unbelievable.
So is he just a freak of nature then? That one jump was a freak jump where no one else can, no matter what, no one else has got near it.
Not a freak jump, not for Jonathan Edwards. There's another one though, isn't he? The Cuban and the American ones that literally, I'm not even sure they might even broke his. The difference is what people do is, like, even Usain Bolt, so the fastest man in the world, yeah. Even he tried, long jump, but it's not just about obviously the speed. It's obviously from the board and your acceleration and your jumping and moving your body. It's crazy how it works.
Carl Lewis then? What about Carl Lewis? They'll never have another Carl Lewis, will they? Remember him when he won 4 goals? Did all the 200, 100, long jump?
Yeah, no, there won't be one like him. Like, to be honest, no. There's certain people, there's certain records just won't be beaten. Like, but I mean, there's certain records that just literally just fucking. It's crazy how it works, isn't it?
That's what I mean. Like, because technology can advance, but when it's an athlete, it's down to the training methods, isn't it, and the diet and everything. But still,
it's dedication.
Yeah, still when you look at it, it's like, that's what amazes me when a record stands for years and years, and you think an athlete these days has everything done, everything, dedicate their lives to it, and they can't beat a record that somebody set 20, 30 years ago. They must think, how the hell did they do that? You know what I mean? How did they run that fast?
It is mad, and it is mad, but life's mad, because then you flip it on its head completely, where there's more people like dying now who are athletes who are so fit and healthy are dying younger as well, because our body's not meant to be fucking this fit. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a mad scenario, isn't it? It really
Michael Phelps is another one, isn't he? Michael Phelps. He's a freak, isn't he?
He was just and yeah, had a spliff and all that as well, didn't he? He was a one-off, him, lad. And I tell you who's a one-off, who's one of my fucking absolute legends, who'll go down as I reckon possibly the greatest ever Olympian of all time, Adam Peaty.
You know what? You wouldn't even think of him, would you, as one right up there, but he has got some gold medals in, man.
Lad, he only got beat, because I'm into all the swimming, lads, yeah. He only got beat the other month at the championships, first time in 7 years. And that's because he just thought he'd go into the semi-finals, dead easy. And he broke his own record, I think 28 world records in a row. Someone from the UK. It's unbelievable, isn't it? 28 records he holds. And it's all this. It's fucking bizarre, lad.
Yeah, so is that Crossy, non-believers? Is that Crossy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo Farah made that Olympics, the London Olympics, man, that Saturday night when we won them golds, Mo Farah and
Super Saturday, wasn't it? Remember that? It's unbelievable. Don't forget though, lad, we're only a tiny island with 68 million. Tiny island. And you know what, mate? We should be out of the park on all the other countries. Look at your Russias, your Chinas, your Australias, your Americas. Oh, like, we're tiny. And you know what, lad?
That when you're on home turf, it gives you that extra little bit, doesn't it, that you need? When you're on your home turf, it pushes you that little bit more that you need to win the gold, isn't it? It's like playing at home for Liverpool and playing away, or getting yourself up for a big game. You just step it up a bit, don't you?
Well, this is a good one in regards to Lee Coleman. I think Makachev went over there. The difference is, regards to Makachev, now Now it's going to be really, because we know the division. You'll know the division, Lee. It's not stacked. They've all been beaten by the top 2 and 3. It's going to be hard to beat that Makhachev because he's just going to go for the ground game. Now, for him to call out Volkanovski, who's got to jump up 10 pounds, was a strange one for me. Very, very strange. Now, don't get me wrong, I thought Oliveira would be better than what he was. It's, you know what, I'm going to start getting back into I'm always on, don't forget, it's mad because I'm just doing all these for fucking, like, regards to, like, building everyone up, you know, just so everyone knows who I am. But I'm dying to obviously put all me fighting stuff up, you know, instead of funny stuff, which I will do, people. So stay tuned, and all subscribe and that, and put your notifications on as well, people.
Here's a one for you, Daryl. Just a funny one, right? That always amazes me, right? So Jamaicans, right? What are Jamaicans famous for? Forget about anything else. But what do you think of when you think of Jamaicans?
You love the ram.
Yeah. So how the hell are the Jamaicans the fastest sprinters in the world?
Because basically it's because it's a little tiny island as well. Regard to yourself, yeah. Very simple. All they're built on is speed. Now the difference is Jamaican they'll always be in their football tournaments, whatever else. Their speed, they're built, their family generations genetics are just for speed, and the fucking speed merchants. They're always going to be the fastest, mate. What's happening, Lockie Dolan, bro?
You never see a coloured swimmer, do you, much?
No, you don't, man.
No.
And that's because their bones are too big. They're too heavy.
Well, it's the same. It's the same as well. White men can't jump. Regards to it's literally what that statement is. Everyone's built to different thingies. Now, everyone's each to their own, and we're good at what we do and certain attributes. Like the Chinese and the Japanese and whatever else, they're always going to be. No one's going to ever beat them in technology. No one's ever going to beat them in the archery. Never going to beat them in the archery and the table tennis. They're just certain people. Genetics. Don't forget, with genetics, we're built through generations. We'll always be fucking good at certain things, and other countries, that's their thing. It's genetics. It's facts.
I tell you what was good though, the Olympics this year. Did you watch much of it, Darryl or Tim?
I watch every Olympics. I watch every World Championships. I'm obsessed
some of the
with it.
Sport, the BMX and skateboarding was unreal. You know what I mean?
Did you see our British one? Oh, they got beat by the French fella. Oh, he was unbelievable. See all the turns he done on the track. I thought he's going to win gold.
I mean, we've all had BMXs, but imagine doing that though, getting the Olympics and winning a gold or silver in that.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
And the way they done it on the telly, the excitement and that, it was just unreal. And everyone got caught up in it, didn't they?
I mean, years ago, that was never a thing. Like, was it BMX in the Olympics? Like?
No.
I mean, wasn't that last that done that somersault on the bike in the final? She done that somersault, didn't she? Pulled it off.
Yeah.
Won the gold medal.
Yeah. Well, look at regards to ourselves doing like the slalom and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like we were the best in like the UK. Remember when we won the curling? Well, it was mostly the Scottish. And do you know what I mean? It's like it's about the funding, and we've got a massive funding, haven't we, with the National Lottery, and that's why we'll always be right up there.
Yeah, there was a good documentary on this year about the Olympics. It went right back to before 2010. Did you see it? And it was about how much money they put in and what they expected from the team in 2010, and they surpassed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that was all because of the money and the woman who was behind the Olympic Committee who said, "Look, we have to start piling money into this." And she was right. You know what I mean?
So, what would you say, Tim, is your best sport, Tim? Okay, you go, mate. You take care, fella. Thank you so much for jumping on, mate. Hope yourself and your family are good, Tim, mate. You take care, brother. That's how mad it is, isn't it? You know, regards how YouTube works now. Regards to like Tim, obviously he gets stressed, you know, when like he just certain like platforms and everyone's arguing on him and all, and he takes it personal and that, doesn't he? And he jumps on all the panels now. Yes, YouTube. There's got to be a YouTube. It's like, come on, if it really does make you fucking like you're stressed on YouTube, just don't go on it. It's only YouTube,
mate. I'll tell you.
It's an
I'll
app
tell
on
you
your phone.
this. For one thing, mate, right? Louise will tell you this is the. I was buzzing after that live yesterday, right? I was buzzing after it, right? But
It was a brilliant live.
it still went down the pan, mate. It went to like. It went to, oh my god, I can't even watch last night's lives because just
Jump on, all you need to see.
I didn't know how people were going to take it, you know, and like, you know, it's hard when you sort of stick up. I wasn't even sticking up for certain people. I was giving them a little platform, trying to do a bit of good, and like it just got through back in my face. That's what it felt like, mate. And like,
no, it was a brilliant fucking live, mate. You did your like that's why I just always put your. Not even about me putting yours up. Yours even better than mine, mate, because
well, we're
it's
totally different, aren't we? We're top mates and that, right? We're proper mates.
Yeah, you're totally
like
different
the same
than me.
things. We like the same things, but we do different lives. But
totally different lives.
We've got the same back. We've got the same what is it? Message. You know what I mean? The same ethos. It's like we don't want all the shit.
Yeah. No, it is mad because yours are totally different. You know, with like obviously you like read the comments out and then honestly you're totally different. I literally watch. I could go through. There'll probably be 1,500 thingies, and I watch every single one of them. Look at every single one, and yours different. It's so mad, isn't it? And you've got your own different views about something, and say other people come on your lives that like totally different to me, and it's mad, isn't it? And the mad thing is, the whole point of YouTube, which I keep fucking saying, which I'll say it every bastard time. I thought YouTube was about coming on YouTube, and this side of the community, by the way, where you're coming on, people are having like beefs and banter, and it's all flowing, the chat's flowing, but it's getting to a point where like it's going out of hand, where like people are going on about all like mad shit and that. If you want to go on speak about all the shit that you've got and this that, you've all got your own channels. Speak on it on that. What they do, they come on certain panels to explain themselves. They've got to, and the mad thing is, the numbers are massive. But listen, I don't even have to worry about numbers being massive. Like, do you know what I mean? It literally mine, which I'm going to be doing 6 to 8. If you're all interested, people. It's about literally just normal people speaking. Then 2 hours, 6 to 8, we'll just chat normal shit, and we just have normal life speaking. And we can speak about other idiots, we can speak about other clowns, speak about anything. And there's not going to be no drama because it's just you're barking down the wrong tree. Do you get me? But I'll still watch the other fucking platforms. Each platform's different, and
and it's fine. I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit of drama on mine, right? But just to a level. But listen, I like to go and watch the cesspit. I like the cesspit. I like Expo. Right?
Yeah.
And like that's all right for anyone. You can like both. You can like both because you don't. You don't.
We can go on whatever we want. Go on whatever I fucking want.
Yeah.
Simple. Simple. All this narrative don't fly. All this narrative is like, oh, flip floppers, this that. I'll go on. Fuck, if I want to go on 20 fucking different channels in the next 20 minutes, I can.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a go at me about it, have a go at me in the chat, and we'll roll. Simple. Just sort your heads out. Stop taking things too serious. We're here to go on YouTube. There's going to be loads of arguments on panels. That's sound. But when people just randomly just come on going, oh, well, this got brought up, Fuck off. But you all got brought up. You've got your own channel.
Hey,
Do all
Darryl,
that
he's one for
boring
you.
shite.
We've got PP in the chat, right? Massive respect, PP, right? What do you
PP,
think of
seen that,
PP since he come back after that break? Do you think he's changed?
PP is fucking amazing. Big up
Do you think
PP.
he has come back from that break like a different bloke, though, hasn't he?
I tell you what, he's got to be. And I swear down, I always go on about. I told you all. I've learned off fucking Expo. I've learned off Pablo, and I'm not to be. I've learned off fucking John Smith how it works. And PP's got to be in my mix now, and it's got to always be in my conversation. That fella has been on panels with 9 others, and literally all at him. And you know what? He's been the last one standing, right?
Yeah,
and the most loved on YouTube. That says his name to a fucking T. Because that fella has fucking all the ingredients. No one can get to PP, mate.
Yeah.
He's got a lovely life, lovely family, lovely wife, lovely kids. He's been through the block. He's seen it all, and literally, no one can hand it to him, mate. He literally is. PP, gotta give you fucking credit. Actually, what a fucking guy.
I'm just interested. I'd like to ask him, like, when he had that
Jump
break.
on PP, actually.
Yeah, did he have a plan?
No, but he mightn't be allowed. PP, tell the missus you only need 5 minutes, bro. Go in the front and have a ciggy, bro. Come on, PP. 5 minutes of your time. Tell the missus you're having a ciggy.
Just say there's only
tell
down
you're
on
having
the
a
moon.
ciggy.
There'll be no drama. There'll be no shouting, fella.
No, fucking hell, everyone knows my channel now, mate. As I said, for that last photo to say fucking, oh, it's just chatting bollocks, wasn't she? Absolute chatting bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Looked like Cesspit Aftercare team and Benji and all that, like M-Ski and like Sean Wayne. They'll always just arguing that in the chat. It's like, fucking hell, mate. It's like, you just got to leave them to it, mate. And you can't even pick sides.
You know what, bro? I've had 40 subs in the last few days, right? And like,
you're fucking flying.
And like, but I'm pretty close. I'm getting to the 500s realistic now. You know what I mean? And like,
easy.
That was just a little target for us, obviously. But yeah, people don't realise for a little channel like I've had a bit of I get some decent people on. You know what I mean? And like, you go in the chats and you see decent people in there.
Yeah.
And like,
I'm just gonna get me charger. Sorry, mate. Just getting a charger, mate.
Yeah, well. Big up Jaggy Thistle, Luis Suarez, OG December, hope you're alright. Big up the Batty Fish, Louise, Ludon, great day today. Classic, met all day today, people, what a geezer. And his 2 best mates, Marvin and Merlin, 2 sea lions, people, amazing animals, clever as. Mr. Oldie has trained them. You'll gonna stick a few more videos out later on. And you'll be able to see. But great animals, man, unbelievable. Big up Bristol Bomber. And Oldie did go out of his way today, people. I mean, he got us backstage after he'd done his show, which was brilliant, by the way. Proper funny bloke, great sense of humour. Got us backstage. We met the sea lions close up. Unbelievable. I mean, you'd never get close to a sea lion ever in your life unless you knew this fella, to be fair. And yeah, he just made the day for us. So big up Oldie from the Moons. He even gave us a shout out in the show in front of 200 people. Big up Phil Gray, my mate, Dave Smithers. Respect Diane 65. Big up Mouse.
Yeah, big up Miss OG, Diane, Dave, Phil, Jaggy. All the fucking legends. Everyone in the chat.
Darryl, you know, today, right? I mean, there's no way in this world that anyone that I would ever have met a sea lion, got close to a sea lion, than knowing all day today, and like that just made it special. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what, mate? That's brilliant. That big up old D, mate.
Darryl, he gave us
Innit
a
though?
shout out in front of 200 people. He gave us a shout and said, "Oh, I've got some special guests. The moon's there at the back." And 200 people's looking round at us, you know what I mean? Great.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Big
what
up
I'm
all.
saying. So anyone want to jump on? That's good. So what I'm literally going to be doing, my wife stood next to me in the kitchen. Tell your wife I love her, lad.
Get
PP.
your wife.
Tell her
Get
you
her and
only
your wife
want
on.
5 minutes. Because what I'm going to be doing, you know, in regards to myself, I'm literally going to be doing 6 till 8. So you know what? I'm literally off at 8. Start at 6, off at 8. And just literally just do that, mate. And you know what? And then I'll set up different lives for different times. This week, Monday to Friday, and go 6 till 8, mate. Give it a go, innit? Big up Jamie, mate. Big up Jamie, so you are.
So,
But yeah,
you'll be back at work today, mate?
always, mate. You know the score, brother.
You had a good day. Like, do you have good days and bad days at work, Darryl, or what?
Always, mate. But BB, Bristol
What's
Bomb,
a
what's
good day
happening?
for you? What's a good day for you then? What makes it a good day for you?
Panteco, what's happening, my mate? A good day for me, lad, is literally, lad, as I said, mate, I've said it over and over and over, which I'll always say it again. Lads, when you lose your mum and dad, mate, and your nan and granddad in the space of a few years, your world, lad, you can only get better. You can't get any worse. So me doing my job each day, mate, is just very easy. I help people out each day. So be good morning, Mr. Fly. How are you doing this morning? One thing you can do for yourself, I'll make sure I pick your spirit up, and you know what I mean. And then I can go through all your insurance details. Guarantee you, lad, within 6 weeks, lad, or 8 weeks, lad, I'll be getting your £4,000 claim.
Yeah. So do you have so many claims that you work on every day, like, and you just keep going back to them every day? And
Yeah,
stuff?
just come through each day, mate.
Yeah,
When you've worked hardest, or when I was 16, mate, I left school after 3 days, and I'd done a door-to-door sales job, selling air fresheners for Childline, actually. And they were only air fresheners that I make looking back now, suited and booted. And I said, oh, you know what, sound, I'll go straight into that. All my mates, they were fucking, like, still thingy. And I was in, like, 250 a week, 16. I'd done that for 2 years.
that the other day, you're saying it.
Three mobile. Literally, I don't know how they got in contact with me looking back. 3 mobiles only just come out. Remember 3 mobile? They literally just come out.
I was with them when they first come out. They had the
only
technology,
just come out.
didn't they?
Yeah, just come out. I was at like a stop type thing, you know. I was meeting the team, and it's when like emails come out and all that and that shite, and they said, okay, we need to see you. This a new mobile coming out. Showed me all like the new phones and that. I was like, that's me old manager. He was like, well, what do you reckon? And we were like, yeah, let's go for that. So the team of us, well, out of the 5 of us, 3 of us went to this I had a meeting in Manchester with them. They said there's new phones, unlimited everything, you know, with all pictures and all that, $22.50 a month. They have everything, and it's like, and we went, fuck it, and lads, we were in, and lads, wedge, mate, trust me, absolute wedge. It come to a point, yeah, because I was known then as the baby-faced assassin, because obviously it looked over like baby face, whatever else, and I was like charmer and all that. And it come to a point then, lads, where we sold that much phones in the UK, that China couldn't send us anymore. So lads, all we had to do is go to work, sell about 3 phones, which made us like £75 each phone, and then we go home, work like 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Come to a point. So long story short, yeah, I've always been on the sales and whatever else, but I've always loved the like talking and whatever else. So YouTube to me is a fucking easy doddle to get me.
Yeah, so
Absolute piece of
using your
piss.
personality and you feel like your job, which is good, you're using your best assets, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but every job that I've done, it's not just about just making the sales, because that's a piece of piss. It's like every job that I've done, it's about obviously giving people the product, but the best offers on that. Now working for the legal team, lad, doing the motorcycle accidents, I'm genuinely helping people out that have got loss of limbs, and it's my job to obviously speak to them or the wives or husbands, brothers, sisters, and I go through with them just to listen, to say, I'll just blend it then, just to basically say, it could have been a lot worse if that lorry would have just went a little bit backwards before that. You might be speaking to me. Just a case of just fucking blended, and my job is to make people happy, and that's what I'm gonna do. And YouTube is perfect for me, mate, because you know me right now, Fly. I'm fucking all day, every day.
Yeah, just I wonder how many people like actually like
I'm the boy
enjoy
himself.
the job, they enjoy their jobs. You know what I mean?
I
Like
love
it
it.
must be good if you go to work and you actually like what
Love
you
it,
do
lad,
and you
yeah.
get satisfaction out of it. I used to, but I don't anymore.
Yeah,
Don't
I've
get
never wanted to go down the route regards to like that. I'm a people's person, so I like speaking. So I don't get me wrong, I've got to do loads of fucking shite regards to on the emails and admin side of things, does me head in. But it comes with me job, do you know what I mean? I'd rather
yeah.
speak to people all day.
If you had to
People
give
on
somebody, if you had to give a 16-year-old some one bit of advice, right, to take into like the jobs, what would it be?
100% listen to people around you. Now, anyone that's 16, right, it's dead simple. You've got to be a listener. If you don't listen in life, you'll never know what's happening around you. If you're one of them that fucking speaks and think you're better than everyone else, nah, listen. So if you listen to people first, then have your opinion, you'll know how to speak. Because you've listened. All my life, yeah, my head's been a sponge. So my head's a sponge. So I've listened and listened and listened. So I know exactly how to make people happy and what to say. Because I've listened to people's problems. Now you have people that could be exactly the same as me, brilliant at what they're doing. But one person could say, did you remember such and such? And I'll go, yeah, remember that when you had like thinking, it's such and such. And they go, oh, yeah, well done for remembering. And you'd have someone else going, nah, why, what happened? I'm like, well, you were in the same room as me. That's the difference. Listen.
You know what mine is, mate,
Listen.
right? And that Louise will probably laugh her head off here, and I'm not going to lie and say that I don't do it at times, but I think if you don't take anything for granted. If you go by that,
Yeah,
right, because that covers just about everything you can think of it. Once you start taking something for granted, you know you're on to a lose. You're going to lose. You know what I mean? If
exactly.
you if
It's
you
so
think
that, mate.
when people get divorced, right, it's all down to because one of them's took the other one for granted at some point and
Yeah.
not realised. You know what I mean?
And don't get me wrong, we all make mistakes, and that's the thing about making mistakes. You learn from it. Now,
Yeah,
we
learn from
all
your
have
mistakes.
listened
There's
just
another
over the
one in it.
years. Yeah, just listen. Just listen. Be a listener. Because being a listener, that means you're trusted then. If you're not trusted, that means you've not listened to a word the fucking said. Now you've listened to every advice that you've been given over the years, because we've all grew up now. I'm 39 now. So you learn. Don't get me wrong, everyone's always going to make mistakes. Doesn't matter how old you are, you will make mistakes. But you've got to make sure that you don't make that mistake again. Do you get
Yeah,
me?
yeah, man.
Twice, you know what I mean? It's like, it's the same regards to anything in life. Now, in regards to, it doesn't matter because someone's older than yourself, and they give you advice because they've been through that scenario. It's a life skill. It's a life advice. So when people give advice, it's because they've noticed that. listen, you're on the right path, but you need to do the sound. I'll listen all day for that. I love all that. When I'm wrong, I love it. I love it. Someone tells me a fact, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. I'll remember that. It's very easy life if you listen and engage and then spread the love and spread the advice out to others. It's very easy life, honestly, if you go about it the right way.
Yeah, man, we've got our Jim in the chat there.
Absorb, spread.
Yeah, mate, I get you there.
Oh, it's right, Jim in the chat. What's happening? Aldine. And Deco, narrative, what's happening? Jaggy. And listen, I'm no different to anyone else. So when people are listening and think, oh, he thinks this, that. No, just an old person who's got his mind screwed on.
Yeah.
It's very simple life. If you don't need certain dramas in your life, it's dead easy not to take that certain drama. If you know there's certain people that are just wrong uns, you know how to handle them, surely.
Yeah, man. Big up the 68 in the chat, Darryl, as well,
Don't
mate.
be a mug. Use your head, people. Be clever. It's your life. It's your chapter. Make sure you write your own book. And when your book is written, people learn from that book. Very easy, people. I couldn't like put it any other way, really. Without like going around the houses. I'm nothing special. Very easy life if you go around using your head. And don't be involved with all negative people as well, by the way. Negative people will only be negative because they're jealous of your positivity. So just spread the positivity and keep in your same lane. Do what you need to do in life. Fuck others. Listen, learn, spread, laughing. People. Big love though to everyone in the chat.
Don't you like bacon fries, mate? They're mean, them, you know, Co-op's own bacon fries, mate. Honestly, if you get a packet, right?
I don't mind bacon fries, lads, yeah.
Sometimes you'll get a packet though where there's no flavour on them at all, right? And they're not good. But the last few packets I've got, because I'm addicted to them, right? You'll get these freak packets where they put too much flavour on, you know, and oh mate, it's unbelievable.
Oh, lads, people in the chat that all subscribe to him, by the way, Fly Me to the Moon is just literally the same as me. Isn't it weird, Fly? Yours lives is totally different to mine. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen to this, Darryl.
But like, you're just amazing. You're even like better than me. It's mad, isn't it?
I looked the other day on our channels, right? I looked when I started my channel, right? I started mine 8th of October last year. You know when you started yours? 4th of October. 4 days before me.
Weird,
4 days. That's true, that's true story.
And you've done my head in fucking since.
I know, yeah. But you've done my head in 4 days longer. If you look at it that way.
It feels about 4 years longer, mate. Fucking hell, lad.
Right.
But you know what, Fly? On a serious note, mate, it is weird that because you like it is weird how like you do yours different and that. And mine is like, as I said, I'm just literally just gonna be like, and you're just, I've got to give you the respect, mate. And you know what, mate, it's been a pleasure to have met yourself and loads others.
Mate, I appreciate it all. Like, I mean, when you hit that live button, you don't know what's going to happen, right? But every time I come off, I'm buzzing. So, and you think to yourself, what was I worried about? But you do. It's anticipation, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. We're very similar, right? But then in other ways, like, we're not.
Total opposites, mad, isn't it?
I'm smoking, gents, so I'm going to turn the camera off, right?
You know what? That smoking thing, right, Darryl? Is that only if you monetize that it affects you?
I don't know.
It was Expo. It said as soon as I started asking proper questions that I wasn't allowed to smoke.
Chris, I think it's only if you monetize. I don't think it affects you if you just.
I know, but can I smoke?
Thank you, the real motherfuckers. I've seen all the comments. Big love to you.
Well, all I seen was Yeti coming on smoking fucking joints the size of the fucking M8. Know what I mean?
And
Well, yeah, his joint should be
there
back
was no
anyway.
problem in that.
Oh, lads, you
As soon
can
as I
fucking,
came home with a roll up, but I was fucking dingy bound.
lads, you can smoke on them, and I'm not one like fuck.
Like Shell says, Expo is monetized, so that's maybe
No,
why.
Is that what it is?
But it is, right,
Understand that.
because it's monetized, right, I see that, right, I understand that, right.
I think you're allowed to smoke because I've seen channels, mate, where they're doing bongs and everything.
So how
American
is it
channels.
then?
Yeah,
He was smoking joints the size of the fucking, the M8 gun.
I know.
Fucking,
Fuck
So-
all that, don't worry. Just that.
So in the chat, is that right then? That you can
Just
smoke
don't have-
it doesn't affect unless you're
just
monetized.
well, what we're best have to do it then is just not smoke when we're on lives. Then from now on.
No, the best thing to do is not ask serious questions because you just get muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it, lad?
I mean,
Aye.
Darryl just
Alright, well,
like
just-
leaves the paddle and goes for a tab, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Aye.
just fucking smoke. Who's asked? Fucking hell.
Thank you,
Right.
man. Thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, but that's a rollie though, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Just a rollie.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
just
yeah,
a
that's
rollie.
it. Laughing, lad. Fuck. Who's asked? Don't you
Fucking
fucking
hell, man.
smoke? You're allowed to smoke on fucking talk.
Fuck's sake, man. I'm fucking 43, mate.
You know, when I hear to fucking all people just.
I don't care.
do
Here,
what you want, lad.
any kids watching this, do not smoke because it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
don't
It
smoke.
fucks your lungs up. It'll fuck your training up. Know what I mean? You
Look,
need
you
to
see,
not.
we go. Well done, bastards.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
I'm saying, people. So I've literally got what 23 minutes left because what I'm going to keep doing is just literally just stopping at 8 o'clock. So just enjoy. Anyone want to pop on now for the last 25 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Here's the link, people. I'm literally just gonna do it each night. You know what I mean? And just give it a go.
Why not, man?
And what's pissed me off, though, which I must admit, with all like confidence, whatever else, it's
Sure.
I've messed up in regards to actually like doing lives, lad. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's mad because I do
don't
love
think
them,
so,
mate.
Dan. No, your lives are real, like just normal chit chat. Like, so
Yeah, I know my life's
don't-
sick,
don't
lad. That's what I'm saying,
yourself,
mate.
mate.
I'm first to fucking say as well, mate. Man,
and
belters.
don't doubt yourself. Know what I mean?
No,
Fuck
for the
them.
fuck. That's what I'm saying. It's
But
mad,
try to
mate.
make me doubt myself. Do you know what I mean?
Are you going to give them any themes at all, though, Darryl? Because you did try to like give the Wednesday.
You know what, mate? All will be revealed, mate.
No,
all
you've
be
got
revealed.
something tight, lad. Good lad.
Always
So
have, but always
So
have. With it.
Is there a square go happening with Humble and Hang Me?
Do you think I was going to do all them mad videos and get like 30,000 views off one it? And you didn't expect all them videos, did you?
No, man, no. I sit and watch
I'm
with
saying,
Baby.
no.
Would you make think there'll be a fight happening then with Humble
Don't
and
forget,
Kieran?
mate, you got mate, Tom Stalker, mate. He's actually a promoter now and does live shows and stuff.
I
We'll
don't
be
like
in
talking
about it a
bullshit,
lot.
lads, but
I've
I
got
want to know
loads
there's got to
behind
be
the
a proper
scenes.
box happening or something. But
No, my mate.
Is there?
Don't forget my mate. Don't forget my mate. I've already mentioned that. Beat Josh Taylor twice in the amateurs. He's undisputed champion of the world. Do you know what I
Josh
mean? Now,
Taylor?
yeah, go and watch it. Tom Stalker, his name is. That's my mate. WhatsApp him probably every other day.
I think I've clicked through a few videos. Is he on YouTube? Aye.
He's now got his own. He's now a promoter, mate, and got fighters. Got Natasha Jonas and everything on his team and everything now, brother.
Do you remember that?
More to come, people, without going into it. More to come. Stick with the Messi.
Oh, right.
So, how have
Do
you
you
been then, Masters, bro? You been good,
No.
my mate?
Well, I've been good, aye, but cunt's just busting my chops, man. I just don't know who's in, who's camping, what's happening, and I don't care anymore. I'm in my own lane. I've got my own back, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you need to learn on YouTube, mate. Honestly, everyone could be each for themselves, mate. Just get your own fucking platform. Not worry about no one else, because the day you worry about anyone else, mate, it'll drag you down, whatever else. You keep doing what you're doing, mate, because you know what, mate? I've got to give you massive respect, because how you've come, I've never seen, Fly, don't speak to this, I've never seen anyone that's come onto the scene so much and add
It's breaking so much shit.
The subs. Hang on, 2 secs, Chris.
Right.
2 secs, my mate. Like, and literally rocked the YouTube world in like so many different ways. It's been unbelievable.
Well,
Now,
some
the
roller
difference
coaster.
is what he's done. You know what? It's quite clever what you've done as well, Chris. You know me. You've only YouTube now.
If I had a
You've
brain
really,
still, only.
lad. You've come on YouTube. You've smacked it. You've stamped on it, and you put a label on it now, mate. And you know what? Be proud of yourself. Just want you to just really just stick to what you're doing, because I'm always in your thingies now. I don't always put comments. And lads, people just they can't wait till your next lives are and that. Just don't be mentioning any of the fucking other shite. Keep doing what you're doing, because your numbers, right, out of someone that just come out of fucking woodwork are unheard of. Let me tell you that.
Is it? But I've seen people come on, but like their algorithms and their subscribers like go through the roof in a week. But no one's Americans.
No, you thinking you're the side. Nah, thinking yourself, lad. You first come on.
That's me doubting myself there. That's me doubting myself.
6 weeks ago, mate, you were DJ on mine. I was your 18th sub. You're nearly on 1,000. No one does that rise. No one does that fucking rise. And the thing is now, you're respected more because they've always said on every platform, we want to see the real fucking Chris Masters.
Well, I'm going to get it my recovery.
Yeah, but you know what, mate? People have got to have something about them, and you tick every box. So very, very proud of you, Chris. Keep doing what you're doing, mate.
Somebody started to call me now, and I don't know what to say. But 2 seconds, I'll have to come off. Somebody started to call me.
All right, then, bro. What else, Daryl, lad? What I've noticed, Daryl, on this channel, mate, is you get people are coming back as well. I mean, you've got some regulars. You've got Armchair Arthur's back in the chat.
What's happening, Armchair Arthur, bro?
He's a regular. You've got Narrative Destroyer. I like this guy. I don't know much about him.
Here's the main man. Here's the main man.
How we doing, guys?
Yes.
Here he is. Get him, PP.
I'm about to come outside.
Yes,
yes. Your timing was impeccable, Daryl. I stood there listening to it. She's come out. You've gone, yeah, tell your missus. She's seen it. Look at her. She had to laugh. You know what I mean? I seen her. I'm telling you,
oh, for fuck's sake, lad. Always the way in it. Always the way timing's fucking. Sometimes could be brilliant. Sometimes could be shocking.
You know what, PP? Can I just say to you, PP, right? You were looking about 10 years younger, mate, since you come back as well. What's going on there?
He looks refreshed.
It's just hard being me, you know what I mean, Mr. Moon? It's, no, I wear makeup, mate. Not really. I mean, that's going to get taken out of context, isn't it?
Oh, that's fucking funny, isn't it? You know what, PP? It's mad because, as I said, we've all come from the snake pit. We really have, haven't we? It was the first one we ever went on. And you know what? That's what we're trying to build, you know, because we can all, anyone having channels, it's about having a laugh, you know, all random people coming on. It's just getting to a point where there's loads of fucking people coming out of the woodwork now, just going on about these certain narratives and that. They bored the shit in life out of me, lad.
It is. Do you remember? Must have been about 4 or 5 months ago. I was talking about narratives. Everyone was on me about it, but I saw it all coming, mate. From a few channels.
I remember you did.
Like you said, loads more popping up, and it's just driving everyone absolutely mad. And that's what it's. I like having a laugh, and it don't get me wrong. A little bit of banter here and there helps.
Of course.
I love a bit of banter. Of course you do.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in regards to my lives as well. We want banter on me. We want people ripping each other, whatever else. We just don't want the boring cunts coming on, going on about all of the shite and like coming on and ripping, like PP ripping me and you ripping Fly Me to the Moon and the chat laughing their heads off about who's the worst dickhead out of the three of us. that's banter and all that. Just people just coming on now, just chatting all fucking shit, mate.
You know what,
And
though,
it's
Darren?
boring.
Would it be fair to say that PP is sort of he stepped temporarily? It might be temporarily, but he stepped into Uncle K's shoes on Expos.
He owns YouTube. He owns YouTube now, PP. It's dead simple.
Temporarily, it is funny. It was a bit upsetting because little Titch got on the other night and I was going in at him. And then I saw him and his circumstance. I thought, it was like then you was talking about giving someone young advice. So I did school him a little bit, I tried to, but I don't know if he listened to me or not. I was going to meet him today, but I didn't go down to London because my missus ain't well. She's got a bad cold and he's had it for fucking 10 days now. And her uncle's 90, so he can't get it, do you know what I mean? So when I go down next week, I see him, I'll buy him some food. Hopefully he'll sort his nut out because he's definitely going the wrong way. And when he was talking like he's trying to impress people, but he needs to impress himself before he can impress anyone else.
Yeah. So where is Uncle KPP? Is he just he's been the dad again, hasn't he?
I think he's just having a bit of time off. I thought he was going to come on yesterday, on Expos.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to jump on yesterday, but he didn't. He just make an appearance, wasn't he, out of the blue and come in and give people some grief, mate.
Well, that's the mad thing is as well, though, PP, because you've seen it all, mate, and as I said, I've seen there's been 10 people on a panel, 9 have all wanted to roast PP. 2 hours later, he's been the last man standing, and then he's like, someone said then, oh, we're going to end this now, PP's like, I was going to get another bottle then. Do you know what I mean? He's fucking unbelievable, mate. Honest to God, lad. PP. I was the missus anyway, my mate. I always ask about family and that, mate. That's what's so important, lad.
It is really important. She's well, really well. This year was a bummer and the last year because she'd never been in hospital since I known her. She had a few trips in hospital, but now she's really well. Just had that cold, what she called getting her hair cut off of her hairdresser's daughter, little girl. So it goes round schools, doesn't it, these colds? And it was nasty. I'm glad I didn't get it. Fucking hell, mate. But
I've never had COVID. I've never had COVID, PP, ever, mate.
No, I haven't. I've not had it. Or I don't even get bad colds. So I'm lucky in that department. But the other one, I'm glad I didn't get that because a few of my mates have had it. It's hit 'em hard. Some people's had it and it's had, my son Frankie had it, nothing. A few other people's had it and it's fucking sat them on their arse, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of an hard one how it works.
It's weird, isn't it? Because it's weird because loads of people are just, it's mad how it works because, and then you've got all the fucking vaccinations, haven't you? And it's crazy how it works.
Yeah, you know what's coming next though? Long COVID. What the effects of it's going to be like in the long term.
That's it. Yeah. See, I've had all my vaccines because I had to go to France, and the booster. But I had them anyway because I was on the at risk because I'm permanently on steroids for I've got bad lungs, so I'm on steroids every single day. Now there's an uproar about steroids now, about trying to get people off them because it plays with your adrenal glands or something, where you get your adrenaline. So I'm having to go for all that now with them. So I had all my jabs, but one of my mates, he had his jabs. He was fit as hell. He had to get them done, obviously, because he was on the France trip. Fit as fuck, no illness, a lot fitter than me. Started made him bit ill. He lost all his hair. Now he's come back grey, and he had hair like mine. And I don't dye my hair before anyone says anything. I don't dye my hair.
Oh, you know what the life, PP? It's fucking mental, isn't it, lads? You know what, PP? It was brilliant today. With your fishing and that. Anyone that doesn't know PP regarding this side of thing, he's into his fishing and all that. And you know what? You're in like so much of a good mood when you're fishing, PP. You take you love setting the rod up and all that, mate. You know what? I've got to give you loads of credit, PP. You probably are Mr. YouTube, aren't you? Let's fucking get it right. Honestly,
fishing's good for you. If anyone, I'd love to get a few more people into it, especially people who suffer, like people who are anxious or ADHD who can't sit still and things like that. it proper rests your head. I haven't really been much. Before I used to do like, if I say I used to do a week a month, that would work out average what I used to do a week out of every month fishing. Last couple of years I've not been out much, but I am going to start smashing it. I was going to go tomorrow and get a few days in, but I've just sold a load of rods to someone who lives in Kent, so I'm going to go and see my mum in Croydon and drop them off to him Wednesday.
Well, you know what, PP? Yeah, you know what, PP? Loads of my mates, they keep saying to me, they go, listen, when they come back after like a fishing like couple of days, they don't have come back refreshed, and they always say, listen, lad, when you go there, your mind will come back a different place. They always tell me that, you know.
It does, because you focus on catching them fish and you're just thinking all the time. So any bit of problem, whether it's struggling with a mortgage, struggling with anything, any kind of stress is gone. You ain't thinking about it. That's gone completely out. All you're thinking about is where them fish are and trying to find them and adapting everything to all different situations to try and catch them. You just never stop thinking, and it does it. It totally refreshes and recharges you. It is brilliant for you.
Be nice to actually go down south and actually go on a little trip with you. Actually, to be honest, that would be good. I was only down Hastings not long ago. You know Hastings?
Yeah, I know Hastings. Yeah, I know it well.
I've got it loads of family there.
Down there, Hastings on the cliffs.
Yeah. Settles come.
Yeah, beautiful area, mate. Hastings. It's not far from where I used to live in Croydon. That's where we used to go. Hastings, Camber Sands. Camber Sands is a nice
Camber Sands, the fucking brilliant, mate.
Brilliant, mate. You can walk out to sea for like miles. It only comes up to your waist, and the beach is proper sand, mate. Beautiful down there.
PP. Because don't forget, we're from obviously Liverpool myself. This years ago, three of my sisters, one of my sisters moved to Hastings. Then in the space of 5 years, my mum's two sisters went. My mum chose to be in Liverpool, which I made up she did actually, to be honest. But when we go down there, mate, Camber Sands in the summer, it's fucking Christmas to us down here, because with the weather and all that. And in Liverpool, we've got like Formby Beach and stuff like that, but Camber Sands, PP, how good is that, mate?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, mate. And if you go down even further, like into Devon and all that, down that Jurassic coast, the coastline down there, Beerhead.
Beerhead, yeah,
all down there on that Jurassic coast. There's some beautiful coastlines.
Different world, PP.
It's what's going
It's a different world, isn't it, PP? From us, anyone lives in the north, it's a different world.
Oh, yeah, completely.
You're going down the fucking pecking order, Moon, don't you? When it takes the host to fucking say fucking hello to you before the fucking one of the panel guests does. What the fuck's going on?
Sorry, Dave.
How you doing, bruv?
I'm all right, mate. You?
Yeah, good, mate. I keep saying I'll meet up with you, and I will do that. It's just I've had so much on. It's hard getting the time, mate. But I will link up with you. You're only over the border from me in well, just so you know where you are. But yeah, I'll definitely do that, mate, and come and have a look at a few waters with you around them lakes, what you was on about, and that 100%. Mate.
I know the missus hasn't been well, mate. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I'd just leave you to sort that out.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, mate. I was up your way. When I was fishing last, I was up in Retford.
Yeah, that's around the corner.
Yeah, I caught a nice £19 carp. I didn't get very good pictures of it because it sounds a bit mad. I haven't caught one for ages, so I should have been really happy with a £19 carp. But I've had so many of them. I normally photograph them when they're over £20. If it would have been, I'd have woke my mate up because it was 2:30 in the morning. I was freezing. You know what I mean? I weren't proper prepared. Got out, it was raining, and I thought, sod this, I'll just took a couple of pictures. But I was well happy, mate, to catch it. It was a good old session, that was. Excellent.
I love fishing. Can't beat fishing. Just time away. Even when you go by yourself, just to clear your mind. Even if you don't catch out. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I love my own company. That's what it is, I think.
That's it. I do. I like my own company. I spend hours and hours in it. And like I said, it takes everything away from you, all the stress and everything. If you don't have that, unwind that R&R, it just builds up and up and up and up and up. And then next thing you can start arguing indoors about things, silly things. and you just start finding yourself a bit negative and going downhill with certain things. So you've got to, and if you feel negative, you've got to get it straight at you and start getting yourself back on that positive. Or just jump on YouTube and have an argument, mate. That works sometimes, you know what I mean?
Telling you, mate. You know what, PP? Would you say, PP, it's this, like, it's changed over like the last 9 months, YouTube? Has it got worse?
It's got worse. I thought it, because it always goes round in circles. And I thought it was going to come out, but it hasn't. It seems to have got worse. You think it's going to straighten up and stop, and then it just, something else comes up. And it's a bit of an hard one, but I know what you're saying. It'd be good to get another channel back like the Snake Pit, because that was fun. Games in there. It was never nothing serious. There was a few arguments.
That's what I'm doing, mate.
He was a good host and all, Paul. He used to take, he weren't very educated, but he could handle and pick up on any conversation. And when people used to get on and light him up, he'd sit there looking at him, thinking, what did you say? Fuck, it's funny, mate. I had some right laughs on there. Right laughs.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's always now, PP. That's a dull point of me doing thingy. I've learned from, obviously, Pablo's, make me want all that fun back.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'll just put in a minute. Sorry to put in. I just want to ask PP something quickly. Answer it if you want. It's up to you. Did Pablo have you over with some money?
No, Pablo didn't have me over with some money. No, what happened was there was a request sent to my Instagram and like requested money. And I thought, what the fuck is all that about? So no, he didn't have me over for money. No.
I just see a comment a while ago, and I hadn't seen you to ask you. Do you know what I mean? That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, no, that's what you love about YouTube. You just say a few little things, and you watch it get right took out of context. Pablo, I backed him all the way, really, with a lot of fucking tenacity on here, right, and paved the way with a lot of other channels and everything. And he did let me down a little bit on certain things, which I ain't going to go into them because it's a little bit hard. But it is what it is, and that's the thing with YouTube, like you were saying there, Daryl. It's hard to
yeah, you know what, mate? You can't please everyone.
No, you can't.
Can you just answer this for us, PP, mate? Right? Can you remember a few months ago when it all come out that there was something going on when you sort of fell out with Pablo? Did you have something prepared and then you changed your mind?
I did, yes, I did, yeah. I saw him. He was down and he was stressed, and you know what? I'm too up with all that. So I thought, I hope he gets himself back to how he was.
Yeah,
you knew I was under that, wasn't I? You knew I was under that because I was trying to get you on my live, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were on Zeus's. Yeah, you was, mate. And as soon as you started talking, I thought, I know where he's going with this. So yeah, definitely, mate.
Nice one for that, though, mate. At least you had to think about it, and like it's probably the best thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is. Sometimes it is. Pause for thought is a good thing because that saying, angels tread where fools rush in, that is never a true word. Don't get me wrong. I'm guilty of rushing in so many times. Long term, it's done a short term fix, but if I'd have sat and thought about it, I could have handled it and got a lot better out of the problem what I was trying to solve by doing that, where you go rushing in. So it's good to pause the thought. When I thought about it and saw him, I thought, no, I can't do it, man.
That's something I need to learn. 100%.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. What anyone's gonna learn? What anyone's gonna learn off PP? Basically, as I said, I'll keep saying it. Learn off Expo. I've learned off Pablo. Learned, obviously, John Smith knows how to dingy YouTube. PP's the same. There's two worlds. There's actually a normal world and there's YouTube world. 99.9% of your life should be normal world. That 1% is YouTube world. So that 1%, you've got to enjoy YouTube. The day you don't enjoy it and you're taking things with like personal and comments or chats, this is not real life. This is like a soap opera. So you've got to literally enjoy it. Now, people just like take it to fucking... They take it to personal, PP. That's why people need to always get ripped on panels and that, because the ones who don't take it personal, you should get ripped. It's here for a laugh. We've got our own families.
Yeah,
Get a
of
grip,
course,
people.
that is it. And I think what you said there is right. I think it's a lot of people. YouTube is addictive, right? You can get addicted. I found it. Wasn't always looking at all channels. I used to just look at the channels I used to watch and look at some of the clipping channels. But I'd always have my phone in the hand looking at it. So it was getting a little bit too much involved with my life. But there's a lot of people who spend every waking minute of their day on YouTube. So they're getting wrapped up in all the politics. And from different channel to channel, half the time when people are talking, I'm thinking, what the bloody hell is all? I don't even know what it's about, you know what I mean?
It's gone. I tell you what, PP, in the last 6 months though, it has gone mad regards because we are obviously obsessed. We are. And it is mad that people are. I could do a live now, it's even like, I could do a live 5 hours later. And like, you could have like 80 people in your chat at like 4 in the morning. And but it's the same people in your chat as well. You're thinking, what are you fucking doing, you mad twats? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people I think who suffer with anxiety, with mental health, that's a good thing. If YouTube helps people who do suffer, who find it hard to go out, then YouTube's brilliant for them. And you can't. That's their outlet, and that's a good thing. Because I've seen a few people on who's been pulled about things, and it's really upset them. And I've sat and listened to it, and I thought, bloody hell, this is that person's life. So I think there's a lot of it's two areas with it. It's people who get involved with it all, they're watching it all the time and they take it right on board, and they're getting involved with all the politics and mixing and stirring, and it goes wild. And then you've got the other people who are just, this is their only sort of social life. I don't know, they might start with anxiety, don't like going out, might have been abused. So it is a hard one. That's why.
But it's brilliant though, because as you know, over the months and months and months, as we know, it's brilliant because there's people who come on YouTube, literally, they here to have a laugh, and they're here to like to have a laugh and chats and that. It's brilliant. People just if the people just taking their banter to heart, and it's winding me up. It's like we're all having a laugh and that. There's people here to cheer you up and cheer the chat up. It's mental.
That's it, yeah, it is. It's like Masters. Now, Master, he's come on, and then he's gone on lives and gone, right, and advertised his own live, and then he says, I'm here to take. I like Masters, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, he's sound.
He's been on a panel copying it before, and he just sits there and laughs, mate. He's skiing, he's definitely got the skin for it, 100%. 100%, yeah.
Oh, he's perfect for YouTube, isn't he, PP? Because you've got to have thick skin, mate, and it's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. Hopefully, you do get the advice you said and just stick to his own lane and don't take on other people, because there's so many people who could get into Masters, lead him for their narrative, and then they just leave him out in the cold to face the wrath of it all when it's all over, and he needs to be careful of that. That's what we're trying to teach him when he comes on Expo. Not lining him up, but trying to teach him, look at what's around you and what
exactly.
People talk
about. I'm always like that.
I think he'll go quite a way, Masters.
Yeah, he'll do well, mate. And you know what? The mad thing is, regards to, he was on man, he was in me DJ at one point. He had, I would think I was like, he had 10 subs, 15 subs, and he said about like coming on. And I give him my number, you know, straight after the first live, so I spoke to him ever since. And like weeks ago, I could be like, I'd see him in a comment on Exposed, never been on Exposed panel. I was like, lad, no, humble and that were on there as well. I even messaged him. I even got off my fucking YouTube. I messaged him, say, listen, lad, don't not the right time to do it, mate. I'm trying to learn, you know, how YouTube works. He's like, yeah. Oh yeah, I won't put a message again. About 25 seconds later, he puts link. He jumps on the fucking panel. I thought, for fuck's sake.
He jumps in the deep end, but he handles it.
Honestly,
and once he's been on them channels, then he's ready, isn't he? There ain't really.
Yeah.
Exposed, Cesspit. If you can ride them channels, mate, then you're going to go through YouTube.
But you know what, isn't it, PP? But isn't it right, PP? Which is mad, because people just get like scared regards to the big channels, whatever else. You know, once you've been on them once, which you always say, you know what? You don't even have to speak. When there's that many people on the panel as well, it's not like you're speaking all the time on the panel. Once you've broke that thingy about going, not me, like, because I'm not asked, but I mean others. Once you've gone on like them big shows, them big platforms, you'll enjoy it, you know, and your confidence will it's got hit the roof, and you'll get like the respect of everyone else. The ones that literally
100%,
just
yeah. And it helps you
and how good's it,
communicate with
people? You
people
could
as
stay
well.
on them big platforms for hours, couldn't you? And you might only say like fucking 20 words. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, you could. Oh, my little dog's coming. Bloody
Calm down,
noises she makes, mate.
Pete,
Sounds like a lot of pig.
I'm just going to say there, did anybody hear them fireworks in the background there?
No.
Honestly, right? You know what it's like round here, Darryl, for the noise and that, yeah? The guns and everything and the police and all that are always round here.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
PP, how are your dogs up for this is a bad time of year for dog owners, isn't it? With fireworks.
The elder ones, they don't really, but I ain't got no neighbours. So, and like you said, the shooting, it's proper farmlands. You always hear shotguns going off, and they're not really bothered by a lot of it. So, my neighbours each side, they're like my sort of age one, the other ones are a bit older than me. So, fireworks around here, they won't really see a lot.
No blocking
When I used
comments,
to live in
people.
Croydon, it was a bit bad for them, the Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, you hear some horror
We normally
stories
let
about
some
dogs.
fireworks off as well.
Yeah, you have nightmares, the dogs. What about yours, Dave?
Yeah, some do, yeah.
It just lies out like a wet fart, mate.
Yeah.
Not
That's the
bothered.
best thing to do. If
bothered
you
about them,
live
but you hear
somewhere
some
and there's
real
loads
bad
of
stories.
fireworks,
Do you know
put your
probably
dog
why
in
that
the
is,
room, put the telly on for them quite loud, and if you're going to let fireworks off, that's what I used to do in mine, put them in a room, put the telly on for them, go in the garden, let the fireworks off, and they just lay there watching the telly or listening to it.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fireworks on my last few lives. People you've not seen that.
Oh, I saw that geezer who blew his hand off, mate. That was a belter.
Yeah, honestly. So you know what the funniest thing about it was? He said he set one off, yeah. So I said, he's one of them, this Scott. He'll probably set two off with one each hand. So he comes back on 5 minutes later, goes, I've just heard in the chat about setting one off each hand. I went, nah, it was me. He went, no, it was definitely, I'm sure it was definitely. I was like, lad, it was me that said it. I said, don't, it was me that said it. He was like, no, I can see in the chat saying two, yeah. So he sets it off. The funniest thing about it was, he literally lit the fucking rocket, you know, with his ciggy. The funniest thing about the old thing was, he dropped the last rocket, right, because to grab a ciggy because there was only half of it left. The rocket's still fucking going off in his back garden, but he was still smoking his fucking ciggy. Honest to fucking God, watch your back. Honest to God.
I saw it sliding down his hand. I was thinking, what's he doing? This is drunken firework display.
You can't be losing half a ciggy. To pound a ciggy, no, man. No.
What you say, Dave?
You read that comment off William? Lovely chat on the panel.
Blocked.
Don't like being blocked for giving the middle finger. Seems
put the middle finger. Don't be blocking anyone for middle fingers. Don't be blocking anyone. Free speech on here. It's like the snake pit and that. We're here to have a laugh and that, people. Those are the platforms where you be serious. Fuck.
Yeah, the only blocking I ever
don't be putting one finger. Put about 10 fingers. Fuck.
Yeah. I ain't block no one, mate. Also, I don't care what they say about me. As long as they don't go in on people's families, doxing, I'll get rid of them. Get rid of them. Other than that, I don't give a monkeys what they say, mate. They can say what they like.
Can we change the subject about blocking? It's a bit of a sore point with me at the minute.
Right, yeah, listen, I'm going to jump off because my missus knows I'm out in the car.
Big respect, my mate. Put your notifications on for us, PP. 6 to 8 every night. I'm gonna end in a minute because I just want to get a thingy where even though I could go for, I'll probably go till 8:30 tonight, but 6 to 8 every night, PP. Big love to your wife and the kids, my mate.
All the best, mate. Darryl, whenever I can jump on, I will, mate. Moon, Smithers, God bless, mate. Chat, big up the chat, and I will see you soon, Darryl. God bless, mate. Bye-bye.
Take care, my mate.
Yeah, Dave, you're the king of the block. You're the king of the blocker, like, aren't you, Dave?
No, it's bullshit, mate. That's been playing on my mind all day now at work.
Has it really? Yeah. Still?
Yeah, do you know why? Because I'll speak about it. Secret Blackburn, yeah, when I was on Sparky's panel the other day, I thought he had actually seen what had gone on, and he commented something like, "It's all right, Dave, we're good, I'll see you in the morning," meaning on his live. And then when I went to go on that live the next morning, I was still blocked. And there's, I'm tempted. I don't know, mate. It's an hard one because I know a lot of nutters who go into nutters in the morning also go on secret Blackburns. Yeah, I always go in nutters in the morning on the way to work just to say hello. But now I'm a bit. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to cause tension in that.
No, Dave, I seen a comment from Sparky earlier on in this chat saying
jump on.
jump on.
I'll go for till half 8. Sorry, boys.
Secret Blackburn had said, tell Dave to jump on. That was in this chat earlier on, mate, off Sparky, I'm sure. I thought you'd have sorted that out with Dave, mate.
I did. I tried going on this morning, mate, to say hello on his channel, but I commented and went on and off, and you couldn't even see my comment.
Wow.
What'd you say, Dave? Who was on that, mate? Sorry.
What, buddy?
What did you say? Sorry, mate.
About what, mate?
Whose channel?
SB's.
Yeah, Sparky's in the chat. Yeah, but Sparky's in the chat there now saying,
Sparky's.
Jump on tomorrow, bro.
Secret Blackburn.
Oh, secret. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
Sparky, I saw that then.
I don't know.
Sparky now.
I don't know. I don't know Secret Blackburn, Dave, so I can't.
He's a good lad. He's a fucking Sam. He really is.
Well, he should know then. He should know that you're straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and do you know
if
what's
someone's getting blocked for putting fingers up, the best only be one finger. Put loads of fingers up.
Do you know what? Do you know what upset me more, Moon? There was people in his chat who were mods, who I've like got on with for longer than I have been going on SB's channel, and they turned against me in the flick of a fucking click of a finger, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Why
listen to this. I lost 20 subs over the weekend.
Wow.
Check that out.
You know.
And I haven't done fuck all wrong.
Well, Dave, give him another chance. Jump on, and if it's still the same, mate, then you know that like they weren't as good as you thought they were. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah, but I know they're not like that, mate. And do you know what it is? I know exactly why it is. He just don't want the drama on his channel, mate. It's as simple as that. He's a chilled out guy. Do you know what I mean? He just goes about his own business.
Who's that? Sparky.
No, Secret Blackburn. He's not got a bad word to say about anyone. Do you know what I mean?
So what you're saying, Dave, is he's willing to lose you to keep the peace. Is that what you said?
Yeah, by the looks of it, mate. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
Yeah, don't even worry about all shite though, Dave, mate. You're flying. Just don't even go on certain thingies. If not, you're literally.
I go on my dinner break, my break at 10:30 in the morning, and that's what time his lives always start. So I sit having me break, fucking watching his live. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed it. It's fucking part of my daily routine at work. Do you know what I mean?
The day, like someone like regards that obviously doesn't want me on the thingy or whatever else, so just don't go on there. Don't be asked about anyone on YouTube. It's a shitty fucking shitty
it's
YouTube.
Obviously got a Dave though. You know what I mean? He's like today.
Yeah, Dave,
on his mind all day today. Like,
yeah, man, Dave, don't be like that, bro. Honestly, man.
Listen, it's pissed me off because I've had an opinion about something, on another channel, and a certain person's took it to heart, and then he was a mod in SB's channel as well, and he's changed his name to my name like mods can, and started blocking people, Baz.
Yeah, that's what.
And then changed his name back so it looked like it was me, and that's how it's all started.
Yeah, so all you need to do, mate, is just say, listen, just go on certain platforms and just say, listen, there's a black fucking Dave Smithers. I'm never gonna block anyone out, and it's not me. Don't take it fucking thingy, Dave, man.
But I think Dave already thinks that he's done that, don't you, Dave? And the outcome is still the same.
Yeah, don't get into this side of the thingy YouTube, Dave, mate.
That no more lies. He's going to end me. Apparently, he was saying in a chat last night, threatening me, and that it's like my postcode.
Don't worry, lad. He couldn't run a bath, lad. Don't worry.
I don't listen.
Trust me. Don't worry. Don't be getting into all the drama shit, lads.
Energy on that, mate.
Don't forget, Dave. You'll never see these people in a million years. Okay? You can't. They've never had the smack. Never. Don't be getting involved. YouTube's for have a laugh. We need to have a laugh and that, mate. Do not worry, Dave, man. You've got a lovely family, lad. You
Mate,
succeeded
listen,
so good.
I've put it to bed with him. I couldn't give two shits about him.
Let's not even speak about them then, lad.
Straight idiot.
If we saw them, they get hurt, but we're not going to see them, are we,
But the
Dave?
thing is, though, Darryl, like, he enjoyed going on that channel. I mean, like, that's what he's saying. Is that right?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just drama after drama, isn't it?
And then he's saying he can't go on there. He's like he's sort of feeling pushed out from there, and that's what's bothering him.
Just don't go on it then, lad. It's no biggie, bro. Honestly, Dave, you've got your own lad. You need to build your own thing up, man.
My channel's what it is. If it grows, it grows. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit.
Well, just don't get thingy in drama, lad, with all Muppets, lad. You're not going to see. Trust me, bro.
No, but I ain't started this drama, Baz. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, just ignore them then.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dave. Honestly, real world I live, lad. Honestly, do not worry about absolute classy gangsters,
I just want everyone to fucking like me, man.
Absolute batty fish. It's their loss, Dave. If they're never going to hear your bad jokes again or anything, you know what I mean?
Hey,
no, yeah,
you know what I tell you?
We might have to block it, Dave. We'll have to put up with Dave having me fly for fucking ages now. It's getting out of hand now.
Hey, did you see that short fly put up earlier, Baz? With that sea lion? Did you notice how he had the camera turned the wrong way?
He what?
Did you notice how he had the camera turned the wrong
way? I tell you what, well said, Jane, if that was you, the sailor that turned its head.
Yeah, Big G.
That's
the old point, Dave.
I wouldn't have been getting
here's one for you. Here's one for you. See, little things like that. Do your own channel, Big G. He actually has. He's actually got one. So put his link up, someone. He actually has. We need you to do more lives, Dave.
I know I do,
Dave,
mate.
I'm glad you lost that 20 subs anyway, because you were catching me up. That's bang out of order.
You know what, people? It's brilliant. It's like Sparky, actually. Funny enough, he's in the chat. Sparky's just a normal fella, and he literally just does a live. He's just where it's critic. He coughs his gut. He's like, listen, literally, he's got something about him, man. And he's like, he owns the stage. Yeah, I am the sexy. Yeah, you are. And he has a laugh and people come on. That's how YouTube's about, you know.
It's not just that.
As well.
He'll hold his hands up if he's wrong as well. Do you know what I mean? He's one of them.
Normal, genuine fella. Who actually, you know, is not soft outside the world like me.
You go live any afternoon and you get 200 people, you're doing something right, you know what I mean, mate?
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's been
Sparky, I've heard your shit stinks and you can't piss straight, but you're a good lad.
Yeah, he's right.
Sparky takes a bow. Look, go on, we'll give it a bow, Sparky. Go on, you be laughing on your couch now. little twat, Sparky. See what I mean? YouTube's dead easy, man. Look at Sparky do one at fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, probably 1:50 in there. But normal fella, who literally says how it is. He's got his own views. Just a
There's
normal
another one
fella.
in the chat, Ministry of Madness. Man, he's the most laid back fella you'll ever meet. He's more laid back than
brilliant. Ministry is brilliant, mate.
I'll be fishing with him next year. 100%.
Ministry, yeah. For the last 10 minutes here, jump on a sec, mate, and ask about why that live follower.
Yeah,
Ministry. Just for you, Ministry. I jumped on yours because you kept putting the link out, fella. And I always help people. That's what I do.
Let's not start with that.
Not just help people out, by the way. I wanted to speak to you then.
Just been bigging him up for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Stop giving Sparky too much love now, twat. Let him have a nice smoke on his couch. He'll be laughing his head off, giggling now. Yeah, Sparky, you've got enough love. It's good, isn't he? Ministry.
What's Phil Graham got it there today? Phil Graham there. Honestly, don't know when that lad ever stops, like, with the sarcasm. You know what I mean? Yes,
no,
Ministry. Big up, fella.
going on, chaps?
What's happening, Ministry, mate? You okay, yeah?
Yeah, good. All good.
Yeah, lad, all I went on yours for, remember? Literally, didn't I put in the comment? Do you want me to jump on? You didn't even... Line follower didn't even ask for the link, did she?
No.
I asked for the link. I said, Ministry, do you want me to jump on, mate? And you went, yeah, no problem. So then I just speaking to you, wasn't I? And I said, what's happening, bro? Right, and you were like, oh, I about to speak about how's our day being, all that, carry on. And then she jumped on and someone time me out.
Stop talking over people, Darryl.
Yeah.
Hey,
I said, you know,
Moon, this one's for you. Phil Graham's perm.
Phil Graham, absolute batty fish, and the king, he's a batty fish as well. For not coming on my panel, I'm not talking to him.
I said to her like about the chat and whatever. She's welcoming the chat and that, but she was digging at me after in the fucking chat as well. Like, you know, I thought you were better than this and whatever. So I just said, you know,
you all mentioned in the video.
I don't know what you've taken offence at, but fucking hell, man, you know what I mean?
She's very, very.
You didn't even kick her off, though, did you? Ministry, you didn't kick her off.
No,
she went off. Yeah, like Ministry will let anyone on, man. I mean, you watch his lives, right? And he let anyone on, and he knows it doesn't matter if they're from America. I've seen him with somebody from America on his panel at 5 in the morning, and he just never changes, man. He's just.
Do you know, Ministry? Like while he's on, we've got to give him his fucking due. You don't have to speak here, Ministry. You know, Ministry, regards, I don't know anyone like him. Actually, because everyone's got their own really, really good points. Your Ministry, in regards to his stuff, if you really watch like his content, you know, his videos, and you know, in regards when like he does a live, do you know all that work he's done behind the scenes before he even does a live, which I don't even, I watch his lives and sometimes don't even comment. I like just watching to loads of lives. Do you know all the things he does in regards when someone comes on and he plays certain things? Those videos he does as well, which you watch them back, and you'll know that he's literally how much work he's put into them. And lad, you're unbelievable at what you do. Because
talent, he can play the guitar. I think you should play the guitar a bit more, Ministry, on your lives. Get your guitar out a bit more.
Yeah,
because
there's no one like him on YouTube. Do you know one like him on YouTube?
No, there isn't. If I could play the guitar, mate, believe me, I'd be getting it out every live. I'd do a little bit, and because I don't know how often you play it now, Ministry, like in your spare time. Do you pick it up most days or what?
I haven't done for a couple of days, but I was playing bass guitar for a lot of years and didn't.
Someone wants to put Ministry's link up. Go ahead, yeah, put Ministry's link up.
I didn't play my guitar any of my guitars for a long time, and I've only ever played electric.
I
bought an acoustic just to think, just to get back into it a bit, and I've just taken to acoustic, whereas I never could play them.
So do you have to be in the mood, Ministry? Do you have to be in the mood for it, or do you just walk past it and pick it up, or do you think, right, I'm going to have an hour?
All right, so Street, you Sparky.
Yeah, I have to be in the mood. Yeah, I'll sit and watch people's live streams, but like I may sit and watch any of yours for an hour or two, and I might have the guitar in my hands for the whole of that time, just tinkering, but listening to a live stream.
I mean, you're welcome to come on mine with your guitar anytime, Ministry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime. Yeah. How's your subs doing, bro? Are you still doing all right? Are they going up still?
Yeah, going slowly, but I passed 600 today.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Right.
I slowly, catchy monkey.
Yeah, man.
Like I said on mine earlier, I don't really go around.
But you know what's mad though?
Panels that I feel uncomfortable with, just to grab a couple of subs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You know what, mate? At first, it's about you know what? If you really just you put your head into like really, because on here, mate, we just speak fucking normal, innit? It's just about getting the 500 in it. It really is.
Yeah.
So you can get your community. It really is. Once you got your community page, that's it. Very simple. Because then you can do whatever you fucking want with it.
You think that's helped then since you've got to the 500? Like,
what's that, Fly?
You as well, Dan. You think that's helped you then since you've got the 500? I mean, you've shared you've shared me a few times on your community page, but
yeah, I'm sort of, like I said, I'm growing slowly, so, and I don't mind that because it means the people that are in my chat want to be in there. You know, rather
there's no fucking rush. There's not
just aggro and that, because a lot of people just go to channels, cause aggro and leave, don't they? I'd rather people want to come and have a chill with me, like, you know, same
that's it.
Flyers and yours, Darius, all about the chill.
Yeah, having a laugh.
People like it, Ministry. I mean, your numbers in your lives, they're going up, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the morning ones seem to do better than others, but I wasn't planning on doing one today. It seemed on my subs feed, it seemed a bit dry this afternoon for lives after Archie Shuffling shut down. So I thought, fuck it, just do an hour. Like, it turned into a couple of hours, and you know, chat with Shady after. So,
what do you reckon then, Ministry? Why did she? I was only asking you a question, wasn't I, lad? I was gonna. All I said was, because I was speaking to you, I asked for the link. Yeah. I was speaking to you, and I said that, and she was going about like getting timed out. Just like, oh no, but it's all right. I you know what's mad? I went out. I'm sure I said, oh, that's a bit wrong. But hang on, let me actually speak here a second, Minister. What do you mean, speak? You've got to ask.
Well, you haven't, have you? That's what these panels are all about, is putting your point across. You don't have to ask to speak. We're not in. You don't have to put your fucking hand up. We're not in school, are we? You know.
It was one of them moments when she said that. It was one of them cringy moments, Darryl. Like, I was in the car listening. It was one of them. Oh my god! Like, you handled it well, mate. You handled it well, to be fair.
I did, didn't I? I haven't even. I watched it back once dead quick. I didn't even flip nothing. Did I?
No.
No, you didn't, mate. No, we were driving home, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And like, you kept your cool there, but I don't know, mate. I still don't want to go in on the woman. I don't want to. I don't want to. Not that I'm scared of the backlash. I don't want to. But
so do 10 more minutes, people. 10 more minutes. I'll have to chat. 10 more minutes. You reckon? Or just. It's meant to be bloody 6 till 8, isn't it? But I was the missus anyway, Ministry, mate. How was your day been, bro?
Yeah, cool. It's been real wet here today. It's been pissing down most of the day, so stuck in the house most of the day. But no, the missus is all right. Fucking apart from loads of unnecessary hospital appointments last week and shit.
Takes about 7 days, Arthur, and it was Ministry that told me that, because I learned of Ministry. Yeah. That's what I mean. We all have to help each other. People just think like we literally just come on YouTube, just to be the best. And no, come on, you do it live because people like chilling. Because there's other platforms for all that fucking drama shite and ripping people's head off. I could do all that shite. No, I like to be different while I'm on YouTube and enjoying that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
When I found these lives and that, it was through the true crime sort of stuff. But then I found sort of the auditing and the other.
Just go on the toilet a sec. Read that what Sparky's put there. Go on the toilet a sec. I'll do 10 more minutes, people.
Yeah, you know what, Sparky, mate? I've never done that yet, Sparky. But I have thought about it, mate. Like, I know people could unsubscribe as well straight after, though, can they, if they wanted to be mean, like.
Yeah.
But have you done that at Ministry or for any?
Yeah, the first few lives I did where I was getting a few people in, I had some problems with a few trolls and shit. You know, people try and push your buttons, don't they?
Yeah. So you did it for the right reason, didn't you? You did it because of the trolls. You didn't do it to get subs, did you?
No.
Yeah.
And if you put subs only mode on as well, it seems to chill everyone out a little bit, if you know what I mean, with their comments.
Yeah.
Not so much personalized nastiness. People are still bantering and people are still arguing, but it seems a little bit more chill. Not so.
Do you think?
Personal. You know.
Do you think that's what it's there for, Ministry? You think that's the intention of it, or do you think it's the intention for you to get more subs?
I think it's probably more to protect the channel in the same way as, say, a members only would.
Right. Right.
You know, because you can have I don't know when you're monetized if you can do a free members only, but you can do, say, a live on StreamYard, schedule it for private, and then send the link out to the people you want to attend. So if you say want to have, you know, a conflab with, say, 4 or 5 friends, you can have like a private StreamYard and do it. You just send the link out to them, and don't broadcast it live. You can do it privately.
Yeah. So you know what's happened to Dave this weekend, Ministry? Like, Dave, you said you lost 20 subs there, mate. Yeah. Through what's happened this weekend. I don't know if he's still there.
I think he's
probably gone. Yeah, so he's lost 20 subs through what's happened this weekend, right? So, I mean, in theory, if someone's pissed off, it's the only way that they can show that they're pissed off, isn't it? Really, by unsub. But I mean, I don't think I've ever done it, to be honest.
What does that mean? Top tip there. Put 1 minute at 1 minute, and everyone. How would you do that? Jump on a sec, Sparky.
Yeah, it's like we're just saying there. For what reason? Like like you would do it, and I think there's 2 reasons. One where you're like what Ministry said, where it's to stop people who don't normally come in just coming in and. But I think though, Ministry, with it, what is it, 5 minutes or 2 minutes or something?
You can set it to whatever time you want.
Oh, can you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Hours if you want.
Right, I didn't know that.
24 hours before they can fucking comment on your chats and that, you know.
Right, I thought it was set at 5 minutes because it always seems to be 5 minutes.
Just say 1 minute, 30 seconds, whatever.
Right.
I'm
yeah, because 5 minutes is neither.
I don't know what you.
Neither here nor there, is it? To a troll, 5 minutes.
So what would you do? Is that on StreamYard or YouTube then?
You got to do it in YouTube Studio. If you schedule your live on StreamYard, then as soon as you scheduled your live on StreamYard, go to YouTube Studio, click on Lives, and it will be up the top, scheduled or upcoming, and you can click into it, customization, subs only mode, turn live chat mode off as well, live chat repeat, leave live chat on, turn off the live chat repeat, because that's a way that fucking hackers can get into your StreamYard if you don't log out of StreamYard. I always log out of StreamYard when I'm finished using it now as well. But go into YouTube, customization, subs only, pick whatever time you want, save it, but you have to do it for every single live stream.
Yeah, that's it. Like Sparky said there, right? And Sparky's been doing it a long time. Yeah. It's a bit like when you sign up for something free on like YouTube Premium for free for a month. But then if you don't forget to cancel it, get the money out straight away.
Phone shit.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? Where Sparky said there, they normally forget to unsub or they don't unsub. You know what I mean? It's a classic trick by like.
I put 5 minutes maximum. I've had it on a minute. 5 minutes seems quite long to wait-ish, really. But you know, if you put 5 minutes on, then if people sub to you, they're more likely to not cause trouble in the chat, I would have thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had it turned it off and not had any problems, and I've had it on 1 minute and not had any problems. So I think if you use it for like 4, 5, 6 live streams, you know, your regulars, and then people coming in sort of respect the chat a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the only time I've been tempted, or I would be tempted to use that, is, you know, say you were getting a big guest on and you knew it was going to happen, and you wanted, and I would put it on for that, you know, and then they'd have to sub, and hopefully you'd win them over with a big guest, you know, and then they would stay because they wanted to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully you'd win them over with a big guest, you know, and then they would stay because they wanted
Yes,
to. And hopefully you'd win them over with a big guest, you know, and then they would stay because they wanted to.
It's in the back.
What's happened there?
You hear me?
No, you've got no device on.
What's happened there?
Ava, you hear me? Right, hang on. 2 seconds, mate.
No, you've got no device on.
Hang on. Is that better?
Yeah, man. That's the one, Chris. Hey, Chris, that's amateur, that stuff. You should know that by now, brother.
No, you should know that by now, Chris, mate.
I'm playing catch up, remember?
I tell you what, mate, nah, fucking hell, mate, you're on the ball now, though, lads. Fucking mad, isn't it, how things change just that quick. Well, the ministry, it is one then. And in fact, and you, Dave, what would you say, how much, don't speak, Chris, as Masters changed so much, ministry?
What's that?
Have you seen a difference in Masters from like 3 weeks ago to now?
I'm going to be real honest there, and I haven't watched a lot of Masters, only on Archie and Shufflings, really, because I don't catch a lot of the cess bit.
Look, that's like turning up to tennis without a racket. That was a fucking bad person to ask.
maybe 2 days, 3 days, but I'm back in the ball with you.
What would you say, Dave Smithers?
He's muted.
No comment.
Two good starts there, Darryl.
Right, anyway, turn up to football with no football boots or shinnies is a way forward. I understand.
That's like trying to play a snooker with a piece of string.
Isn't it?
Name me a 50-50s, yeah? No,
it's like playing darts with no darts.
I know, man. That's the 50-50s back in the late 70s and 80s, man.
So I'll speak for you then, Masters. Big respect to you, mate. Big respect, lad. Because it's all right you giving all the love out to everyone else, mate. So it's about time, obviously, you get it back. But you do get it in your chats as well. The thing is with yourself, Masters, which I've noticed, you've got to literally put a message so you'd see it, you know, because you're always up and then you come back and read the chat. So loads of people are putting good comments, but then you're not looking at them, you know, because you're busy. Maybe try and have something where you can see them both, where you keep doing what you're doing and letting on to people. That's all I'd say. Because
I've put I post it. There's 10 jobs out there for my team who are going to be working behind the scenes. So there's a job there.
It's going big, our Masters.
Cyrus. Just I'll send you an email. You can link up with me, and you can be my secretaries.
Anyone wants a job?
Yeah, you could do someone admin to your StreamYard to just sort out the chat and letting guests on and stuff for you. Yeah, when you're doing your thing, like, you know.
Honestly,
there'd have to be someone trusted, wouldn't it?
Should know me by now. Name's Daryl.
Darren. That ain't Darren.
It's like saying DJ Virus.
I know. Virus. Cyrus inflicting the virus.
But you know what though? When you're on it, Chris, because we speak obviously behind thingy. Once you're on it, that energy you get, and the vibe. And lad, don't forget, I'll just speak because you don't even see all the comments because you're busy, dancing, doing the songs. Lad, everyone's buzzing with you, trust me.
See, as long as I can perfect the sound so I can give you a good stream, but this is all designed for talking. It's not designed for live music to go through, so...
It is. No, it's not. It's whatever you want, mate.
No, I understand that, but I want to give you perfect sound because if you hear me mixing perfect sound...
I get you, yeah.
That's a sign of a good DJ, isn't it? You know what I mean? He wants to get it right every time, and like, it is a lot better, Chris. It is a lot better, mate, your sound. But for some reason, I don't know what your setup is, but sometimes it'll come through dead loud and everyone will be like, yeah, and then it'll go low.
Do you know why? Let me tell you why, right? See, when I'm on a live chat like this, right? See, when I speak, the sound steals itself the voice, so then the voice steals itself back to the sound. So then, do you get me?
Yeah, it sounds like you're turning it up and down, but you're not. We know you're not.
No,
you need an audio interface.
This device here. This is an iRig stream, right? Now, this is designed to put out live output stereo sound, so then you can hear proper stereo sound. But the thing is, your StreamYard and the platforms they're using is designed for chatting. It's not designed for... I don't know how to put it. If anyone can help with it...
Ministry might be able to help. Ministry, what do you reckon?
Well, what you should do is plug a mic into your mixer or whatever you're using, and then use that as your main microphone for the computer or phone.
I'm using a controller, bro.
Yeah, if it's got a mic input, use a microphone if you've got one.
Jump on it, Arthur. Jump on Arthur. Arthur's saying there's a way around it. Jump on Arthur, I'll put the link out.
Yeah, I think you'd say the same as what Ministry's saying there, because...
all it's saying is, like, see when I go into the audio...
use it as your default microphone. Use your mixer as your default mic, and it'll... that way your music will stream to your default then.
Right. Well,
but you need your mic plugged into your mixer.
Let's do test then. Right, hang on. Wait till I turn it on. Right.
Well, later, Sparky.
Speak amongst yourselves, while I do this, right?
All the best, Sparky, brother.
Right.
Yeah, I bet there is a few tips out there, isn't the Ministry, that you could make your streams like a lot better,
Yeah, because Chris, I used to speak to Chris, after the live and all that. And I was the wrong person to ask how to sort it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's always somebody who can help you out.
Yeah, that's it.
On, mate, but I'm not gonna out in the StreamYard. I'm staying on the StreamYard. Hang on, mate. Right there.
Good shout by Luis Suarez there.
Fuck's sake, man. Oh, technology. Technology. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by Armchair Arthur, because I'm wondering, does he set up? Yeah, that's pretty decent. So, was that pretty consistent, that then, Ministry, do you think?
Yeah, you should be able to get it a lot clearer, though. You should be able to link the iRig as your default microphone, your default input, and then it should come through as a direct feed straight from the mixer, look. So, you won't get any noise coming from speakers or anything. It will just be a direct feed.
Did you hear that there?
Will be out there with speakers, but we won't be out where the speakers will be out.
Did you hear that there? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty consistent because what tends to happen, Ministry, is its sound seems to go right up and then right down.
No, hang on. Did you just hear that there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Was it good sound?
It was decent.
Right,
Bad song, but decent sound.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Was it still going back and forth, Mr. Moon?
You know what? You would have to play it a little bit longer and maybe not that tune.
I'll play it for 10 minutes, right? Hang on.
10 minutes.
No, just 5. I'm getting off in 5.
5, right? Give me 5.
Only because just want to start just getting like the little slot 6 till 8.
No, I think I've got my head on it, by the way. After that boy just said that to me. Right, steady out. Right,
That's right. What Ministry said, sound should be coming straight from the mixer, not through the air. Which, yeah, makes sense.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, it makes sense, like the sound. You know, when
straight from the iRig that's in Master's hand, straight to the computer as the default sound device.
Big up everyone in the chat as well. Big love to you.
And then obviously you have your speakers as your default output.
Seeing all the comments. Big love. That is good, that night.
Might not be the best song to prove the point. You reckon, Ministry? Sound a bit tinny.
It's not getting a direct feed. It's still getting the feed from the speakers, I think.
Did you hear that, Chris?
Good luck to neighbours.
George and Mildred next door. Maggie and Bruce. Don't know if that sounds any better, you know, from I'm not sure.
Yeah, try it. You know what? Just try it on yours later.
He's off. There goes your half-8 slot there, Dan. Yeah, it's still very tinny, isn't it? Like, it's got that tinny...
Yeah, you should be getting a direct feed. Like,
good word, Chris. Sweet, mate.
Talking.
Let's go, here we go.
This.
The volume going up and down, is the mic compensating for the volume?
Yeah.
Literally. I had to just do that.
Great, that's great.
Chris.
Miles better.
I don't know what happened there, Chris. Wow.
Yeah, Ministry, because there's a few people in the flavours doesn't he? And you know, he plays his music.
You must have pressed something there, Chris. That done that.
Did you hear it? Could you hear it there now?
That's better now, yeah. It must have been something. It must have been too loud. It must have just thingied my algorithm. Must have just knocked it off. I don't know why.
Was it too loud? Did it get too bassy?
No, that's sound, that, mate. Just do that on yours later, bro. That sounded all right, that, mate.
You could hear that? You could hear that all right, aye?
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah. Well, it woke up basically the street hamsters and cats. So sweet.
That, fuck's sake. Anyway, Darryl, what you saying?
Nah, so you know what, mate? When are you doing a live next, Chris, mate?
Got the dating sites in the house. Pick up the dating sites.
Get rid of that.
That's another thing.
All right, calm down.
For 5 minute stops.
Not before Dave's wrote it down.
Calm down. All right. Calm down.
When are you doing a live next?
Me?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, live. I refuse to play for. I'm not paying StreamYard, no danger. That's shite. It's got to be the worst.
You're glowing today, Chris. You are. Your face is absolutely glowing.
Is it?
That's meant to be a compliment, mate. Come on.
Been on the beds. Been on the beds.
You've been on the sunbeds.
Mate, I live beside the sea. I go cycling every day.
Yeah.
Masters, have you got good neighbours, Chris?
Aye.
You must have, mate. You must have. Jesus.
Well, my neighbour came up last night, didn't he? Did you see that?
I didn't know, but I often wonder. Like, I think we all wonder.
Because he's a gentleman. He's a really nice man. He's ex-SAS. So I'm not going to fuck about with him, am I? Unless I want wrapped up like a fucking...
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, be good content for you, Daryl.
We've got tunes in the house, Daryl. Tunes in the house.
Something tunes, bro.
Tunes, bro, what's happening, man?
It's always the way, though, when you're about to end now, isn't it? I said I'm just meant to bloody start 6 till 8, and always the way, isn't it?
Tunes will come on and say, Masters, play break, beat and jungle, because he's from London.
Big up, Norris.
Now we're talking.
Big up Norris in the house. Didn't see Norris there, lad.
Oh, Miss
That's what I'm saying, though.
What's that signal there? A stereo
People
signal?
need to put the notifications on. Whoever's subbed, put your notifications on for us, and then you'd have missed the last bloody 2 hours 50 minutes.
Tunes. Oh, somebody said tunes.
So when are you doing a live next, Chris?
The next live I'll do. I've done one's uploading now that I've done. I've pre-recorded. The anger first one, so you'll hear all that in the next probably 3 hours, man. See how long it takes to upload a fucking...
No, I mean like doing a live, though.
A live like this? If I can get perfect sound, I'll do one on Friday with you, mate, if you want.
No, I mean on your own show, lad. Don't worry about mine, lad. On yours. I mean, when are you doing the next live?
Well, I don't know. I've not thought about it yet. I'll probably do it
Because you
tomorrow.
don't worry, mate. People are just not just about the music with you now, Chris, mate. They literally like listen to you. So don't worry about that. People in the chat have been there when, say, things like the music's off. People are just chatting, you know, in the chat. It's not just about the music, bro. Do not worry about that.
Sure, man.
Chris, have you ever like premiered? Have you ever like set one up, like say for tomorrow night? Because yours have always been off the cuff, haven't there? Have you ever just set one up?
No.
Like for tomorrow?
Always off the cuff.
I think you should set one up, you know, so people know it's going to be coming up.
The one that isn't off the cuff is the one I done last night for the boy, because all the boys from Glasgow, for my pals that I grew up with, all sent me messages and that, and I was talking to them, and I've made one for them that I preloaded, so that one's uploading as we speak now, so it should be out there in the next couple of hours. But it takes hours to upload for some strange reason, because it's such a, see when it's a 45-minute set, it takes a lot longer to load up, but it's better sound because I'm doing it pre. Do you know what I mean?
Well, read that there, Chris. Read that comment there. Someone just put up there.
One's that? There's a vid called how to connect Dex to your phone on live stream. Paul, I know this, right? But your live streaming is different from you don't. You need to know. Paul,
you might have to change the.
I wouldn't have a clue, basically.
Paul, what are you, a sound technician, mate?
We don't know.
Ministry's been in bands. He plays the guitar, acoustic, electric. So he's
Very
your man,
good tunes, kidder.
See, I play all sorts of tunes, man. Gabba, techno, hardcore, happy hardcore, UK hardcore, Makina. I don't like all the cheesy like stuff, but I'll play it for the girls and for the banter and that, and like your stuff. And, all this has been lying dusty and so this is
Records. Yes, Northern King. Big up at you all people. So people, the whole point to me, I was meant to do 6 till 8 and just try it, you know, each night. Fucking hell, we're nearly 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You
But
forget,
then, but,
you lose track of time, didn't you, Daryl? What you do?
nah, you know what, mate? It goes so fast, but the difference is I'm just trying to trial it because to get back on it, mindset's good now. I need to obviously get everything back up, set up. So I just thought there's a slot there every single night, literally 6 till 8. Not just about that though. I just want to do that time. I have barely done any lives, you see, lads, and I need to get back up and running. Really, to be honest.
Now I DJ vinyl, so no very digital minded bubble. Right, I'm the same, mate. There's my techies there, bro. That's if you can see it. I mean, Bob, that's what I learned on the techies, mate, on the Technics 1210s, 1200s and that. Well, I learned on the new marks and the fucking...
That's done, mate.
Phil Graham. All this digital
so
shit.
What I'm going to do, people, literally,
bring back
I literally want to get it where literally everything's just popping from 6 o'clock. So everyone in the chat, obviously subbed, obviously, put your notifications on. As I said, we had 93 in before. Just want to get this little slot to fit everything in, get the whole panel popping. So I'm literally going to end it in a minute, boys.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to the Hotner.
Only because I just want to try and like...
Get the heavy metal on you go, my girl.
Do you know what I mean?
I do, Big up the
so
chat,
people, big love to everyone on the panel. Big respect to every single person. I've seen all your comments. Big up the girls, big up the boys, big up the panel.
Yeah, man.
Big up the chat who's popped in and out.
Big
love, people. Back tomorrow at 6. 6 o'clock every day. Let's fucking go for it.
Peace out.
No arse and rounds, we're going.
Get up.
Peace out, people.
Big love, people. Catch you later.